It's on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dun and Day. Um, I apologize for how I sound today. It's been a rough couple days at work. And I have the joy of screaming at people who are inept. So, really been flexing that muscle. Yeah, but we're gonna play some Dun and Day. You guys are now no longer on the Sword Coast. You guys are in Chult, and you guys are having a great time, and you've had a lot of fun. You guys showed up, and Captain Prim paid off Aramag the dragon
Oh, okay.
for you guys to have safe passage into Chult. You guys have just
Mhm.
kind of you started just kind of taking a pulse of the place. Um, Tanga wanted to go do fun stuff. Yars put his foot down and was like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
you did.
we have shit
No.
to do. Yeah, the world is on the line, so let's focus on saving the world first." Yeah, you guys chartered a small boat over to the Copper Kettle Estate, and it's very small and very, it's pious, to say the least.
Hmm.
Hobie lives in a fucking turbo mansion, or Howie lives in a turbo mansion, and you guys got to meet with him and one of his compatriots, co-workers, CFO type, Mr. Erskine, who John kind of took a shine to
Hmm.
and passed off his medical knowledge to a random, almost a stranger, and he said that he would return it the next day. Um, then he left. You guys caught up. You saw Kerbeck. You saw Mom and Dad Copper Kettle, which was nice. And then as they were preparing for dinner, part of the Triceratops Corps showed up, and they were all Omnian, and some hooded figures started taking them out one by one. And then a big fight kind of broke out, and a window was smashed after they were dispatched, and he disappeared, and that's kind of where we left off. Did I miss anything? I'm trying to reset the stage.
Slap the manacles on the last remaining bandit who is unconscious? Question mark.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
You did. You
You did that.
detained the unconscious ones. Uh,
Yeah, only
yeah.
one
Yeah,
was
there's
dead, right? Because Yars was the one that killed him.
Yeah. Yars accidentally placed his hammer directly through the face of one of them. And yeah, so there's four unconscious and one dead.
Well,
Look at yours. Yars, you killed a
We're
cop.
not calling them Triceratops. We're not calling them Triceratops.
Oh, I didn't think of that one.
very good.
Weehaw.
I'm
Nice
so,
job,
I'm so
Triceratops.
tired already. Yeah,
Just think how
your
tired
move,
you'll be at 9
Triceratops.
o'clock.
No, I'm hoping being able to talk to my friends and my wife will make me feel good. Make me
No
feel a bit
such luck,
better.
friendo.
Maybe?
I did not consent to that.
Uh, well, well, Steve, the joke's on you. I said my friends.
Oh,
Anyway, question time.
Oh.
Since you guys, yeah, I love that. Clip that reaction. Clip that reaction on Twitch in real time.
Mm-mm.
Um, yeah, since you guys are in a new area, do me a favor and answer this dumb question. What is something new or unfamiliar that your characters would want or show a slight interest in getting into? Maybe it's like art or reading or trying a new thing, trying cooking. Do they have any skills that they don't currently have that they were like, you know what, I am interested in blank?
I'll start. Um,
Sure.
yeah. Hope he's feeling. Um, Houbie's feeling like a little bit antsy, I'll say. And
What?
after seeing like the Velociraptor that goes really fast and knowing like, oh, Smidge can run really fast, and like I've seen him like have these incredible bursts of speed, and
Mhm.
like I've felt that same energy. Houbie is feeling like a little speed demony right now. Like the adrenaline is hitting him, especially with where we're at and the fact that like my brother is a multi like trillionaire with a mansion, owns an island. He has 1,000 workers, and also a patron. And there's some weird like he's just feeling insane right now and has so much energy. So he would like to burn that speed off, and he would like to get into some racing of some type if that's doable.
Okay. So instead of FOMO, he has FOLO. He has fear of losing out in comparison to other people.
He's just like, well, partially I just want to do like if I know it's in here, I want to do dinosaur racing. I want to put Smidge in a harness and do dinosaur racing with Smidge. I'm trying to come up with a way of making it make sense, man.
Okay.
Yeah, dino racing sounds a
Just,
lot of fun.
just for me, Steve, because I'm not going to open up your character sheet. What's the base speed of Smidge?
Smidge, I believe, is 40, and I have a spell that gives him plus 10. I have Long Strider. And then lore-wise, Houbie has a spell he got recently that he can be a very, very fast wee man.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I already asked outside of game if I could have Daisy join these races. She can't. She's not allowed. So
Not a dinosaur.
not a
I
dinosaur.
believe it.
I'm gonna
Yes.
peek up from under the table and look at God. The fuck she is! We're rich! We own a peninsula! What do you mean we can't put Daisy in the race?
I mean, can't you just put a
it's called
glamour on her?
dinosaur.
I don't want
that's-
to cheat at the game. But yes, dino
Says the
racing
thing.
and raising the dragons. If we're allowed to just start raising multiple different crazy types of pets, Tanga has taken an interest in that.
Okay, crazy pets. So no blink dogs for you. Got it. Got it.
But they speak Sylvan and common, right?
Yes.
Well, they can't speak it, but they can understand it.
And they all sound like Droopy Dog in my world, yes.
Oh. Alright.
All right, who's next?
For Lodestone, being as you and I both had the same understanding of the culture here, the exact shift of what he's used to in the rest of Greater Faerun, especially the north where he's from, he possibly wants to get, maybe it's something with his Earth Genasi origins or whatnot, but the terracotta, he might want to get into some making of some jars or whatnot, do some clay molding.
Terracotta pie.
I love Lodestone.
That sounds
Lodestone
fun.
and I would be friends in real life. Oh yeah, I beat face, but also I just want to make a nice cup.
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. Have a good cigar, make a nice cup, relax.
Just look at it when it's done. Don't even use it. Go, I did that. That's good.
Hmm?
Last but certainly never least,
Oh, yeah.
PC.
John would actually like to try farming.
Huh. For like food or for like herbal reasons, like botanicals for his
That
job.
and it's a nice active job. It's necessary. It helps out. He gets to grow stuff. It keeps him in shape.
So an agra and horticulturalist. Okay. John wears a lot of hats behind the scenes, I feel like.
No. He has
Oh,
no
yeah.
time for any of it because he's out doing this dumb shit.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
But yeah,
let's get back
probably.
to playing Dungeon. All right. After all is said and done, people are unconscious. People are manacled. The Copper Kettle family enters this D&D fight screen map, whatever. They let you know that the security will take the people that were apprehended, lest you wish to keep one for questioning, but they let you know that they're basically just gonna get mad at you because they're police.
Which faction of the Triceracor showed up to take them and detained?
So the people that are taking them are part of Howie's security detail that live like on the premises.
Lodestone's gonna look over to Hoobie and the rest of his family. Do we want to send word to release your captive workers early instead of waiting for tomorrow at sunrise?
I'm staring out the window where that thing jumped out and go, are we gonna talk about that?
What, he left? What's the problem?
It was weird snake ghost that jumped down, and I'll point down to like the water. You said it jumped into the water, the coast.
I don't
From this
think
boat.
ghosts can punch people, so I don't think it was a ghost. I'm pretty sure that was just a guy who came in, beat up a bunch of bad guys, because these guys were not very nice, and then he left through the window.
You said the family walked in?
Most of the family. So,
Oh, for Howie.
mom, dad, and Howie is there.
Howie, what the? What was that?
That was one of the vigilantes. We told you it's on. He like puts a finger to the sky. He's like, it's on the rise.
Wait,
It's
what do
been
you mean
happening a
one
lot.
of?
Oh yeah, no, there's lots of people going around taking matters into their own hands.
I'll look to the group. I'd be like, okay. I think. Are these guys all just unconscious? There was one guy that's dead, right?
Oh yeah, there's one dead guy
yeah,
and
there's
a
one dead guy.
handful of.
Is he like full dead, or can I like? I don't want to kill a cop.
No, you did and yours did. That'll hold up in court.
Yours, you committed murder. Come on, man, as a cop. You're in so much fucking trouble.
I feel like we've done that a couple times by now, though, so.
We've never killed the city
Yarzy's
guard.
just doing what he had to do to defend us. That'll
Never
hold
killed a
up,
city
right?
guard. We've never killed a municipal worker. This is awful.
I'm pretty sure Dervy worked for Athkatla.
And I'm pretty sure it was only a matter of time.
You gotta do what you gotta do, really.
I just look exasperated. Howie, what are we gonna do? Has this ever happened before? Has that guy ever been around here before?
Oh yeah, he comes around like once or twice a month and tells us one of my workers did something wrong and we have to give him a cash payout.
Oh, no. I don't mean the corrupt cops. Why the? Sorry, forget my language, but the Frank and Beans. Why are you paying them off like that? What the hell happened, Howie?
Houbie, it's called extortion. So when a political power or lawful power kind of has rule over personal and industrial property, they can exact any kind of toll they want. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, buddy.
Look at him just wide-eyed. You own a peninsula. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Why? This is why we came down here, wasn't it? Oh my god. Okay.
Yes, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I am giving him more money so that the people who work for me can live normal lives.
All right. Okay. So the cops are corrupt. There's all these. How long? The guy, the ghost guy, the ghost guy, that the snake ghost who jumped from the post to the coast. How long has he been around here?
That's a good one. I
The
like that.
Viper, and he like wiggles his fingers as he like motions towards you.
Why are you wiggling?
It's to add chutzpah, and he does the wiggle fingers again. Oh yeah, no, he's a local legend.
Okay. Does he frequent like does he protect you or something?
I mean, he protects almost everybody. He's got there are literal books written about him in Chult where he's fought the Yanti by himself. He's taken on, obviously he doesn't mind taking on like the police. He'll take out, jaywalkers, like anybody who is actively committing crime. If the Viper is within ear or eye shot, he takes care of it.
Wait, he's just gonna knock out people who are walking across the street wrong? Or did I forget what jaywalking means?
No, I think he just kind of like shows up out of the shadows and gives them like a stern look, like a little warning.
All right, so we know how to get in contact with that freak, whatever that guy is. And okay, we gotta figure this out. I'm just standing over the bodies, hoping they don't wake up. Okay.
One of them will not wake up.
You see like several like half orc men wearing like relatively nice clothes, but they're wearing like studded leather armor show up, and they're like, "Hey, how's it going? Excuse me, pardon me." And they like forward and aft carry each one of the knocked out dudes. So one's holding them by the arms, one's holding them by the legs, and they just kind of motion out. They're like, "Mr. Copperkettle," and Howie's like, "Hey, thanks, guys. Sorry, you know, we're gonna need somebody to get on that window too. If you could just, I'll write it down for tomorrow. That's a tomorrow issue. We still have to have dinner."
We have to have dinner.
Upon hearing this, Yars has had enough. He excuses himself from the group. He says he is going to go back to Port Nene, and he is going to do some more digging to find out what the hell's going on here.
Well, I'll look at it. Like, yeah, lay low, lay low. You committed a murder. Lay low, lay low.
And he excuses himself.
Okay. So, do we want to try and get in contact with that Mr. Viper guy, or like? I really don't know what to do here, guys. Like, if the cops are corrupt, and yeah, maybe we go to Port. Was it just localized in Port Nianzaru, or was it like all over Chult?
Well, if you ask Howie about it, if you keep prying, like he pops up over a lot of Chult, most of Chult.
Chult. Okay. So one of these guys can be just anywhere in the trees, just enacting whatever their version of justice is.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's significantly deterred like most like open crime. Like petty crime is almost non-existent.
But government-sponsored extortion still goes on. Okay. I need you to see
that's
where that's a problem, Howie. I need you to see where that's a problem. But okay, we'll look at the story.
Listen, I understand it's a problem. What am I gonna do? Go in there and just start knocking people out? And you hear Kerbeck, and he's like, "Yeah."
Well, can't you make a maybe sizable donation to one of the rival factions to get them on your side?
And he kind of steeples his fingers. He goes, "Ah, yes, Mr. Lodestone. That's called a bribe. I'm having a hard enough time paying these people off with dirty money. I don't want to open up an avenue for more dirty money."
Wait, what do you mean dirty money? Where are you getting this money, Howie? How's the money you're getting dirty?
Well, I mean, it's dirty because what they're doing is wrong.
Oh,
like,
okay.
money, everything's above board. Everything's above board.
They make
All
it
of my
dirty.
ledgers are
Gotcha.
squeaky clean.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm very curious as to like how he's funding this building, because I don't think he's like, I think this building's being funded by what's his name? Shouldn't have been advantage, but still a 20.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you hear your brother's honesty.
Gotcha.
Like, I mean, he's speaking with conviction. And like he's not like shying away. He's like almost aggressively getting in your face defending his company.
But okay, that's a whole different problem I got to talk to you about, Howie. But okay, this is crazy. This house is crazy. This whole situation's crazy. What are we gonna do? Because if these guys keep coming, if these guys keep hurting your workers, like, are they just attacking Copper Kettle and Co. employees? And do they have something against you?
Yeah. So the Omnian Empire has basically shut their doors to anything Copper Kettle and Co. And by proxy, I believe that they're funding these guys, and he kind of like motions to the dudes who are being dragged off. Uh, Roll me a perceptions check on the guys that are being led out the door by these half orcs. Yeah, so he says Omnian Empire, but you notice that not a single one of them is a gnome.
Hey, Howie, the Omnians are gnomes. They're corrupt, yeah, but these
I
guys
know.
aren't. Okay.
So you notice they have humans and elves and orcs. They have all these big tough guys that they send over to Chult to kind of muscle through the businesses here. So I believe that this is some sort of like spoiling operation against me. Like me, and he like pats his chest. He's like, me specifically,
Yeah. Well,
because
can I?
we're infringing on their business.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. So you know about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you have a company, you're always going to have competition.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
You ever heard the phrase "dug too greedily and too deeply"? No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean that it applies to not just the mines. I've found out, but listen. I also discovered something. So, yeah, maybe we're encroaching on some of the more uh, not as affluent crafters of the Omnian Empire, but the, uh, the rulers of the Omnian Empire are embezzling thousands of hundreds of thousands, millions of gold.
Yeah, that's money that should probably go to the workers.
Yeah,
Why? So you're saying that they're embezzling and blaming me here, like, and he pulls out a small leather book from his breast pocket and hands it to you, and lets you riffle through it. And he goes, "I have no more than a 20% share in any itemized good across Faerun. Books, no more than 20%. Charcoal, no more than 20%. Ingots, no more than 20%. And I refuse to go higher than that because I understand that people need to make a living. The only difference is I outsource to all of Faerun."
business Steve just heard I have 20% market share of everything in existence, and his nose started bleeding. Uh, oh, okay, that's definitely a compromise to own 20% of all the goods and services. Okay, but okay, but how are we gonna fix it? Let's start small and then we'll work big. How do we fix
Yeah,
the problem here? Do you have any of these superhero or not these vigilante people
super.
who you're friends with?
No, no one knows who these people are. That's why he like wraps his hand around his head. He's like, that's why they wear like masks and shit. Anyway, I haven't eaten all day, and I'm gonna go eat. So you guys are welcome to stay. Walking through the jungle at night is bad. Taking a boat at night is also okay, but I don't know if you guys already have lodgings and accommodations.
Mm-mm.
We've been traveling for like days, right?
We just
Like a
got
month. Yeah,
here.
we just got here, Howie.
Oh,
We traveled
okay.
like a month via boat.
Which was fun.
I wish you'd have told me. I would have sent my spellhawk to come pick you up. It would cut the time in half.
Well, we came on ship because we have to bring back some supplies.
Yeah. No, the spellhawks can also carry goods.
What's a spell hawk?
Oh, it's like a ship, but it doesn't use the water. It uses the air.
I look over at the existing space wherever yours is and go, "Is one of your ships?"
Oh, yours is left, but Harry will tell you like it's a derivation of a spelljammer, so it can't leave the atmosphere, but it's it gets from A to B. Uh, it was originally Mr. Erskine's design and development. He has like a really cool big one.
Hobie's just rubbing his face up and down, and Steve's doing
Yeah,
this
did you
right
not?
now.
Did you not see he got on it when he left?
Yeah.
He said goodbye and then walked out towards a boat, and then no boat left. He just flies over to his house.
He just flies to his house. Okay, so
Yeah.
let me guess, he's as rich as the Omnian guys. Okay. Um. Oh boy.
Oh, did you say as rich as the Amian guys? His family is way richer.
Oh, Hope just doubles over. Okay. Okay. And you're having problems with corrupt cops. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Triceratops.
What's the problem? Anyway, food's ready. I'm gonna get the table ready, and he kind of like sets the round table up. Make yourselves comfortable.
Mm. Oh, I double clicked when I shouldn't have.
As you guys are doing that,
He's sweet. Let me move this so I don't have it running around. Kirby. She's so pretty.
Mama Coppercutter. Whoa, who's this little shrimp?
They're so cute. Oh.
2 little shrimps.
the entirety of
my
the Copperhead
goodness.
clan shows up and sits down for dinner.
I'll get up and go
Uh,
like say like a proper hello to Fyra and Solvet and Stan and just be like, oh, you guys grew up. Jesus, I haven't seen you guys in like 8 years. You guys really grew up. And
Yeah, the two little ones, they barely make it to your hips, so they're only like 2 feet tall, if that. And they're like, "Oh," hangs off of like your legs, just for a minute. Uh, Man, they have a grip on them. They are not gonna let go willingly. And Fira comes over, gives you a hug and kiss on the cheek.
yeah,
Uh,
hello, Kira. How you doing?
oh, it's not bad. Things have gotten a bit crazy here. Who are your friends?
So this is well, I should probably introduce them because apparently we're known a ways about, but this is Group 4, and I'll make all the individual introductions. This is emissary Tanga, who let's just say is well off and also political now. We'll talk. Tanga, we need to talk about that. This is Sir Lodestone, a knight of Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
Dr. John, our resident medical expert. Over there is Sir Yars. Hi, Yars, and I just wave over at him. And then, yeah, this is Group 4.
Mm-hmm.
Dean. Nice to meet you all. I'm Fira. These are my loons and queenies. And she points to the two, the boy and the girl, and they wave like quietly.
It's a pleasure to meet everybody.
Hey ho.
You've got a genasi knight. I'm about slandered. I've never seen a man in armor who has blue skin. Oh, and you've got a cool lady. Oh, aren't you gorgeous? My goodness. And she comes up to like your belly
What?
button, if that. And she's like, I love your horns.
Love your hair.
Oh dear. I was born with it.
Good to know. I had this fur too, and I pat my legs.
I used to not like it, but it's really growing on me.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and you hear a dinner bell ring, and it's a full typical dwarven fare. So you have several roast haunches, like an entire keg of ale is rolled out into the thoroughfare and is like poured and handed out by wait staff. There's a lot of, I guess you could say like tougher cuts of meat, but some of them are like sirloins, some of them are like tomahawks. You can't quite tell what the animal is because the tomahawk looks a little too big to be bovine in nature. And he goes, how he goes, yeah, no, please help yourself. And the two kids are just hand over fisting. They've ignored the fork and spoon and are just kind of hand over fisting, eating.
Okay.
Quite a family. Movie.
I shoot you a glance and I go, yeah, they're my family. These guys are great. Howie, I'm a little concerned about with everything that's going on. Where is he, by the way? Is he here?
Yes, he's still eating.
Oh, okay. Um,
He's eating like a man who has never eaten at all.
I
Good.
um, I wanted to share something with you guys. If that's okay. Like I'll stand up from my seat.
As soon as you stand up, the entire Copper Kettle family stops eating.
Mhm.
So in our travels, I made a friend, and I'd like to introduce you to, and I'll whistle as loud as I can and call over Smidge.
The only person who doesn't like do like a gasp is Kerbeck.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my friend Smidge. Sorry I'm doing this now, but he's been scratching at me under the table. I think he wants whatever that is, and I'll point to whatever the largest haunch is. And he's been with me for a while. You guys can talk to him and pet him afterwards after dinner. But I did want to share something with you guys. I recently did some digging into our family's history, and can I pull out like a book or something I have written down about Erskyne Kettle?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll pull it out and be like, so we group 4, not you guys, but group 4. Well, yeah, sort of you guys included. We've got some weird history that goes far back, to old family member of us, Auric Iron Kettle, and here, take a look, and I'll hand it over to Cavern first.
Okay. And he kind of like, you know, he doesn't scratch his beard or like he holds it with both hands, and you can see he's kind of like really, really studying it. Uh, and he passes it over to Howie and says, "What do you make of that, son? Everybody, roll me a perception check."
I'm trying to introduce the idea of humbleness to my family.
Okay, Lodestone and Tanga. You can kind of tell with how quickly.
Ooh.
Oh, and Hoby. You can tell with how quickly and like how sternly he was looking at the book. And Hoby, with your nat 20, like now that you're a little older, you don't really remember seeing your dad read anything. It doesn't look like he read any of the words on the paper.
Mm, okay. I would never bring that up, and like I'll just make a mental note of that.
Yeah. And Howie looks over and he goes, "Oh my God, well, this is really something, huh?"
Yeah, it's a little bit of knowledge I got from one of the living members. Miss Tanga's father apparently knew
Hmm.
our great 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 grand ancestor. And a little bit of it too I got to experience firsthand by jumping in I don't know, like a pool of memories, sorta. I don't know if that's what you'd call it.
Fira kind of like looks around the meats at Tanga and goes, "Oh, are you like do you live forever, child? If your Kuda knew his great 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 granddad, he must be very old."
Oh no, he just got stuck in some honey. We're good. There's nothing particularly. Oh gosh, your language is kind of hard. Uh, there's nothing big special about my family other than, we just happen to be helpful, I guess.
I suppose that happens, falling in honey and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure I understand how that equates, but I'll take your word for it. And she's just like, as compared to the other copper kettles, she is much more all teeth smiley. If you had to guess, she almost matches like Tanga's level of like jubilance. All right, passes the book back to you, and he goes, "Well, that's it's nice to know that our roots are a lot deeper than we thought. I suppose."
I'll hand the book to Ma too, just because like it's like I want Dad to hear the story, so maybe Ma can read it and convey it to him.
Yeah, so as you hand it over to her, she kind of pulls out spectacles and hangs them on the bridge of her nose, and starts to read out loud, almost like a bedtime story. And she's like facing it to the kids of how Iron Kettle was able to slay the dragon and save his friends, and how he went back to the mines and hung up, his weapons for a pickaxe and turned down the accolades. And the kids are like nodding along, and you can kind of see Cavern like he has slowed down his chewing so he can digest the story as well.
Yeah. I'll listen to the story as well. If as quietly as and stealthily as I can, I'd like to throw a piece of meat under like that Smidge is eating to the chair where Sova and Sten are located, just to get Smidge to go over there and be the dog under the
Yeah.
table. It's like, ooh,
Yeah. Throw me an animal handling check for Smidge. How hungry is Smidge?
dude, don't make him eat my nephews, man.
Yeah, so Smidge, he kind of hustles over it. The table is so thick and well made, like you hear like a thunk underneath it, and you see one of the kids like slide to the side, and he goes, "Oh!" And then you hear like very gentle smacking, but the kids are giggling.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Ma Pa. Yeah, I've seen a lot, and yeah, and finally, if Howie's here, I'd like to just give the book to Howie.
Oh wow, that's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah. I think you have a lot going on here, and it's really, really it's a lot, Howie.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, if it wasn't for really really good friends, and our family, I don't think I would have made it.
That's good. So what are we eating? We're eating this doesn't taste like beef.
Oh yeah, no, this is Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's pretty common here.
Huh.
Like
It's a very interesting texture.
Oh yeah, it's a little gamey. It's a little gamey, but we have some of the best chefs prepare it, so it's not as tough. Usually, when you eat a predator, it tastes like the prey, but this has all been carefully seasoned for mostly for a dwarven palate. And he kind of like motions to Kerbeck. He's like, but I mean, they can make it. I mean, if you want it to taste like pineapple, they can. They can do damn near anything. These guys are wizards, and they have no magic.
yeah, I definitely know how to make it taste like pineapple. Anyway, um, we're gonna
Do you
finish
have
dinner and then
do
huh?
you have inspiration, Steve?
Uh, no, I used it on I think a smidge attack.
Okay, good, because I was gonna take it away from you for
Oh
that last
damn
one.
it! Oh, I added it. I thought you were gonna give me one.
Shit. No, you piece of
Oh,
shit.
oh, I have so
Uh,
many Batman puns when you're ready.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
The
Oh,
Viper
it
jumped into the
hurts.
ocean and died. Aeronaut caught him mid-fall.
Oh.
Yep, you did that, Steve, just
Oh,
now.
okay. So Tyrannosaurus, cool. Didn't know those things were down here or even existed.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Do you hunt them or do you like farm them, Howie?
Oh no, it's we hunt them. It's all ethical. There's like a party of 30 or 50 guys go out and they just stab them to death.
Hmm. Okay.
That's ethical?
Oh yeah, it's better than raising them in a pen all cooped up and then just killing them. Yuck.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
They got to put up something of a fight.
Well, it's delicious. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, no, you're welcome. Help yourself. Farah kind of looks around at all of you, and is more interested in Lodestone. Most of the time, like when she's scanning the room, she's more kind of staring at Lodestone. And she kind of like interjects, like, "So, are you from around these parts, Mister Lode?"
Uh, no. I was born in North Faerun, in a city called Silvery Moon. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Oh, that sounds. No, I haven't. It sounds nice though. I just thought, there's lots of genasi around these parts. I thought maybe you were just here, visiting your homeland. But that's exciting. Now you're in a new land, a new territory. You must be excited.
I actually very much am. I've heard a little bit about Chult in my travels and always wanted to be here,
Oh
so
yeah,
it's
sure,
pretty
sure.
exciting.
So if you go just a wee bit south, you will get to the volcanoes, and you'll meet my people. Volcanic dwarves, as far as the eye can see, as long as there is a volcano near. And you can find fire genasi, and some of them are real beasties. But some of them are also really sweet. Um, if you find the time.
Perhaps we will. Who knows how long it will take to secure it, dear? Tell me, what little hobbies do you enjoy?
Oh, I mostly just riding Howie till he sees stars, dear. That's my great timekeeper.
I sneeze into my drink. What?
I think I just gives her 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, she returns it. She's like, "Oh yeah, first I give him a wee nibble on the ear," and he's like, "Not now, Farah. This is like our family's here." And she's like poking at his cheeks. She's like, "Oh, come on." But mostly I just tend to the house, tend to the loon and the queenie, you know, make sure that they're learning proper. Um, and if Howie's not around, I just absolutely eviscerate my own gash. A
Oh,
girl's got needs.
we just hands on table, just looks down, buries his face in the soup.
Gotta do what you
You're
gotta
Oh
right.
yeah.
do.
The potatoes are
what-
good.
Oh yeah, no, they're wonderful. But what about you guys? What about yous? What do you do for fun?
I'd like to sample whatever the special at the Elf Song Tavern is for the week. Oh, and ride Smidge. And I'll just have Smidge next to me and just give him pets and everything.
Hmm.
Uh, oh,
Um,
you ride
but-
him. You ride Smidge.
yeah, do you want to I can show you guys later. Solva Sten, if you guys want to ride Smidge, he's he can be a little ornery, but or what's the word I'm looking for? Wiggly.
Both the kids are like faces covered in food. They're like, yes, yes, and their mom just cuts them like the mom look, and they pipe down. They're like, yes, Uncle Hobie, we'd like that.
Hold on, I hope he needs to check his inventory for bad gifts you'd give.
No, we don't need to make another bit. This is bit enough.
Um. Okay, well, if you don't mind us talking business at the table, everyone, uh, guys, I'll go to group 4. Okay, so what do we think we want to do here? Because I, I I don't think we can take on the full police force of Chult, and I kind of don't want to. Do we want to try talking to some of the Flaming Fist guys in that fort, Belarius?
Harry will jump in and remind you that only a third of the cops are really like openly corrupt. One of them is kind of neutral, doesn't have any real skin in the game, and that would be the Baldurians. And then the Chulti police are like active in the community. They take their jobs very, very seriously.
Hmm.
It's just the Omnians that seem to pose a problem.
Gotcha. Howie, are you in good standing with the majority of the Chaltian what was it, the Triceratops Society?
Oh yeah, Captain Zale is a good friend of ours. I mean, he comes through every once in a while just to see if
Okay.
what just happened doesn't happen.
So it's
uh,
only the Omnian force that really, harries your guys, right?
yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, um, yeah. So Captain Zale does a lot of like the groundwork, even though he's a captain. But he's Chulty through and through. He was born here. He takes his job very seriously. He's great with the kids. And then
Sale, right?
you have not. And then he goes, Captain Talassa, she's also very nice, but she kind of follows the law to the letter. She does her job. She clocks out.
And
She's,
she
you
represents
know,
Flaming Fist's interests here on the
yeah,
coast.
yeah. She's a fist, who has been essentially deputized here for Chult.
Sir
But no
Lodi,
no
weren't you supposed to talk to somebody? Like your not friends told you?
I mean, I got information of potential allies. We could very well stop by the Fort Belarus. We do have a point of contact there through Baldarian Gate, so we've got time.
Oh, I mean that's just that's on the other side of the peninsula. It's just a little south of here.
Sounds
Just make
like
sure
the
nothing.
volcano?
No, no. Oh God, no. So like just like a stone's throw. So the thing that separates us from Port Nyanzaru and Copper Kettle Peninsula is Port Balerian or Port Balerius. It's actually like midway between the two places.
Hmm.
Here, Tanga, I'll pull out a map I have in my pocket.
Not that one. No. Okay, well.
And Howie, just checking, are you still in good standing with the trade princes of the port, or did that break bad in some way?
Oh yeah, no, they are backstabbers and underhanded. They're terrible.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
okay, so they didn't did they try and betray you, or did you just not want to deal with them, like business with them? Are there any out to get you? Is what I'm asking.
Well, they tried to quintuple my import taxes and double my export taxes for goods I needed from Faerun. And I told them absolutely not. And then they stonewalled me.
Tariffs, yeah, those don't work. We've yeah. Um, okay, so, but they're not trying to send people to kill you. So this is just your real only enemy here is the Omnians, and it's really not the Omnians. Okay, am I saying that right? It's they're kind of sort of, I don't want to say paramilitary force down here, and like I'll look at the guys. We've dealt with paramilitary. We've dealt with like stuff like this, right? I mean, it
Yeah,
can't be
no, I
that big.
heard. Yeah, you told me in a letter that Tenga overthrew a whole city.
Yeah. Killed the Neverwinter King.
Okay, but that was an accident. Well, I mean, it
Never
wasn't an
Emperor. Yeah,
accident, but it wasn't intentional.
yeah. He's been hiding for years. He's never died in any of the situations he's ever been in any setting, and but Tanga killed him.
Well, if you have a demigod friend who doesn't like somebody, what are you gonna do? You gonna stop him? I wasn't.
Okay, you got a point there. All right, but I think we might be able to handle this stuff. I do want to get in contact with maybe some of the other vigilantes, maybe at the port, maybe at the fort.
There's more
Port of
than
the fort.
one.
Well, yeah, he said there's all over Chult.
Oh, I understood that as Viper is all over Chult.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he said multiple. We're all over Chult.
Well,
Well, there's apparently a couple vigilantes, so.
So people have kind of hypothesized that there's more than one Viper just because he's all over the place, and it's a pretty nondescript like outfit he wears. So it might just be like a group of people acting as one entity to kind of spurn fear into criminals. But who the heck knows?
Well, on his other sightings, does he fight the same or does he fight differently, like different weapons?
Sometimes he uses a stick. I've heard he beat a guy almost to death with a stick. But he like started at the feet and worked up to the hips. It was kind of aggressive.
Oh.
You know how long you gotta hit a guy in the legs before he's like completely rendered immobile?
With a stick, you say. Quite a few times,
Yeah.
if it doesn't break.
I know.
Poking at it.
Wow,
Well,
this is
I think the other thing we could do is we can maybe cause maybe not a big problem, but like go jaywalk stop traffic, see if one of these guys comes and gives us a stern talking to. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, tries to
The-
kill us?
I don't want to get beat up or beat with a stick.
The whole Copper Kettle family like stops you, and Howie puts his hand on your shoulder. He goes, "Hopi, that sounds really dangerous. Are you okay?" He like puts his hand on your forehead. Are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling completely fine, Howie. I'm great. I've never been better. I've never been stronger. I've never been faster. I've never had this much fun. It's terrifying, but we do these incredible things every time. I'm kind of put off that you guys are paying 400 gold a bit to criminals. Like, what happened? Why don't I thought I thought you'd have like you buy your own guards or something, or maybe hire some muscle. You got all this land, you got all this money. Why not hire, like
Oh
your
no,
own little
yeah,
police
no, I do.
force?
So the workers' compounds are completely blocked off with security, but I can't stop them from going back to port to seeing their families or moving money to the sick or the feeble. Um, and I can't afford to move all of Port Nyanzaru over to the peninsula. That would kill their economy, you know? So if people want to work here and are able to, I'm more than happy to pay for their needs and give a roof over their head. But I can't buy out a whole port. I'm not a king. I'm just a guy who tried to start a business.
Oh, look at the massive mansion we're in. You're like, yeah, okay. This seems a little bit more than just starting a business, but I agree with you on that.
I started it and it's done very well.
Yeah, it has. I I don't
You
doubt you,
sound
Hobie.
upset about that. What the
I
fuck's your problem? Every time you talk about my company, you're always like, "Oh, it's great," and then you kind of like look around, all fucking, you judging
I
me and shit.
I
What's your
look
problem?
directly at Howie, who is my younger brother, but somehow looks older than me, and I go, Howie, let me be clear. You look like you're killing yourself for this.
Yeah, I am. For
What?
them and for
Why?
you,
But
because this is important. Once this ball is rolling, do you know what happens if this goes under? Tens of thousands of people without jobs. People on the Sword Coast out of business because they expect my goods. Families decimated. Do you know how many Cheltians I've gotten to learn how to read? We have a school. We have our own school here. They bring their children to work and we watch them. This
I'll
isn't this isn't just for me. No, shut shut up. All right? But at every turn, every time we've talked, you're always like, "Oh, this is bad." Come up with a better solution then.
okay. Take some of the money. I'll point to like the windows, the stained glass windows he's gonna get repaired like next day, and be like, "Hey, take some of the money from like shit like that and put it towards like maybe hiring a police force that is impartial and not behooving to like three different forms of government, and like maybe use some of that money to talk to some of the politicians who are maybe not in charge of but like definitely have the ear of the king and know he's embezzling money. Like you can make change. You can make things better. You don't just need to buy an island and make it perfect. You can make the world just a little bit better. The ball doesn't need to be huge. Everything just needs just to be a little bit better, Howie, and
Okay,
not this. And I'll point to
so
like
I
a
know,
McMahon.
to come back to your idea, you want me to buy my own army that is impartial except for the rules that I put out, and then find a way to buy back into the Omnian's good graces.
I mean, do you not think highly of yourself that you couldn't be a person that makes just rules? Like not
Okay,
just
great
rules,
talk.
but like
I need to
good
go
rules.
to bed. I've got 3 hours left. Get to work. Everyone, sorry. This has been great. It's very nice to meet you all. John, it's good to see you again. I am going to go drink some water and I am going to go get some sleep. It, it, Hobie, I love you. Fuck you. I love you.
I love you too,
Kids, you
Howie.
didn't hear that.
I don't want to see you.
And
I
he
don't want to see you get hurt.
just stomps off to bed.
I'll look at Fyra and just look at her face and see how she responds to this interaction.
And Fairy goes, "So who wants dessert?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just me then.
Do you need any help with the dessert?
Oh, there's another.
Yes, god damn it.
I'll be right back.
Houbie,
Yeah.
you alright?
I hold up like the china and like the gilded silverware and everything. And I think it finally hits Hoby. What is the fucking point of all this fucking affluence if you're gonna be rolled over by 4 dirty cops and your fucking work for this building? Tenga, this building's huge. This building is empty. There's probably 10 people in here who aren't working here right now, and thousands every day go to, like, I don't know, their own home, maybe like a work camp or something. I don't know. They said there was a Hoby Copper Kettle camp, which just sounds to me like, the company store. So it doesn't sound good, but I know some good's happening, but a lot more good can happen. Like, do you
Yeah,
know do you know
he
what do you know
said
what
that
do you know what
he's helping
factual
them know how to read. He's trying to put money into the pockets of the people here, and you just ain't listening because you're busy looking at how tall the ceilings are. Didn't he say that he got this place from somebody else? He didn't build it. Why are you holding all this against him?
because I see a lot of what the people of are going through here. A police force that isn't really fair. The capped wizards of didn't seem like they really had just rules. They had arbitrary rules about magic and everything, and maybe they made sense in a time, but they just seem a little archaic. And the rules here are also messed up. And there's somebody in charge who it looks like they have just way more than everybody else. And this is the second time I've seen it. And those two groups of people are now fighting, and I'm supposed to take a side?
Well, I don't know about taking sides. We did just get here after all, but I'm assuming you want to help your family any way you can.
Tanga, if my brother asked me to, I would go kill the king of right now. I'd shoot him in his dumb face and take that platinum fucking crown he wore and give it to somebody who needs it. Give it to somebody on the street. But I I I I don't ever want us to be disillusioned to think that we're better than them, because we have just as much and we got it in some other just way that we think is just. And yeah, I'm sure my brother gives back, and I'm sure my brother does very well. And like, I know he said the ball's rolling, but I'll just look at the mansion and be like, does the ball need to be this big? Does the ball need to be this extravagant? Like, can't
Sugar, even if he tore this whole place down for parts, it sounds like the Omnians are really just gonna keep taking until he's got nothing left. And he's kind of built up a whole big old, oh gosh, what do y'all call it? Big old house of cards. And it seems like it's real fragile. And if his you called it an empire, if it all goes down, then a lot of people are gonna be going hungry.
the minute you say empire, I look at the book my mother has about somebody who gave up an empire, and I'm just like, Tanga, I think my family did something incredible a long time ago and really bought themselves some like goodwill and um maybe a bit of like humbleness and respectfulness. And I look to my dad, who can't fucking read but has spent his whole life in a mine. Um I think we undid some of that.
Well, if I recall, not too long ago, you wanted to build it up just as much as your brother. So if y'all want to learn new things, I think you should start learning
I'm
together.
gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna take the thing I use for good berries. I'm gonna take Tenga's hand and put it in Tenga's hand. And I go, Tenga, I wanted to start a coffee shop. There's beans that grow in the forest here. I really liked them, and Howie really liked them, and we thought maybe if we can get them from the port and bring them in, we'd make a little bit of money and be able to open up a place that enjoys it. I That's all I really wanted. I don't want this. I don't think this is good. And I'll just reference the huge mansion.
It could be good, and I think it was good at a point, and there is good reason for the Omnians and for the people in Athkatla to not like it so much. But right now, this whole dinner has, well, even before the dinner, your family fights a lot, huh? But y'all need to talk, not yell, not swear, whatever he was saying, but talk.
Okay, Tenga. I'll talk with him. I don't think my brother's a bad person, but I think something happens when you get this. And I'll just wave around me this much that you kind of end up not being a great person. My brother is a
Well,
great person.
you keep going into this conversation thinking that he's been naughty or that he needs fixing, and you're already off on the wrong foot.
But look at him. Have you seen him? He's
The only way y'all are gonna get anywhere is if you tear down that idea that he's some bad guy, and I think that he might also have an idea about you being a bad guy still, like you used to be. You said so yourself.
I'll look away sheepishly. Yeah, I mean it's yeah. That's how we
Y'all
started.
go in this offensive and defensive, you ain't gonna get anywhere. Now, where's that dessert?
Vera comes out with orange and pineapple ice cream and sets it down for all of you. Kerbeck is out cold, like face down, forehead on the table, snoring.
Uh, does his nose still look broken?
No, his face is just kind of mushed.
Uncle Kerbeck, you want dessert?
Ah, fuck off. Ah, no. And you just hear, and he falls back asleep.
I look over at Tanga. Well, he didn't correct me that he wasn't an uncle.
Cause he is. He's our uncle.
He just goes, you're sweet, and he keeps snoring.
Oh, this ice cream is delicious. Did you make this yourself?
Oh, heavens no, I don't know how it's made. I think they use magic or something because it's so hot here. But yeah, I hope you like it. Um, it it's new, it's cold, it tastes good. Um, yeah, I'm not entirely sure, dear. It's just a fun thing.
Do you like cold stuff since you're used to the heat? Or do you prefer
Oh,
hot stuff?
that is a lovely question. I prefer things that are good. Um, it could be
Me
cold,
too.
hot, tall. I think we'll get along just fine then. She like blows you a kiss.
Oh, I absolutely blow her one back.
She like snatches it out of the air and throws it on the ice cream. She goes, "Yeah, for extra sweetness."
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Yeah. So Fira excuses herself, and Thora also excuses herself. Kavern and Kerbeck are both face down, out cold on the table. Food still like stuck in their beards, snoring away. And one of the staff, which is also security, goes, I can show you guys to your rooms if you'd like.
Oh, a bed. I'm looking forward to this.
All right. Well, just follow me. And he walks you guys down what feels like a football field length of a hallway, and turns like up like a winding set of stairs down another football field length hallway, and opens up a few doors for you guys. And he goes, "Here you go. Here's your room." And you guys see a California king size bed, down pillows, washrooms, the whole kit and caboodle.
Lodestone's in heaven.
Oh, good.
How much time is there before everybody needs to go to sleep?
It's like it's getting into the evening time. So for your 4 hours, like you've got plenty of dawdle time.
Alright, y'all get comfortable. I'm gonna go visit the raptor again.
I'm gonna do something
Oh,
for a
yeah.
half hour before
Did-
bed,
did-
but that's it.
Okay.
Did you save a little bit of your food?
No, I just want to try something.
All right. Tenga has made it to the outside of the estate where you guys were attacked today, and goes looking for the stables. You find it.
I'm immediately looking around for Vin.
Yeah, there's only one animal in the stable.
I'm going to take out my uh, ocarina and I'm going to try speak with animals.
Okay.
I don't know if it works on dinosaurs.
Okay.
Hey ho, Vin.
And his head like sharply snaps up, and you can only see like half of his face. He has an eye locked on you, and he goes, hey."
It worked. I wanted to thank you for the fun roundabout earlier.
Oh yeah, not a problem, not a problem. Great vibes. I feel like our energies really kind of matched.
Yeah, she's trying so hard to keep composed because she's so excited. Uh, do you race a lot?
Oh, here and there when when the fam lets me out, as it were. They transport me over to the arenas, and I stretch the old talons.
You have eaten dinner, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate you appreciating me, and your concern for my well-being is not unfounded. However, they do take great care of me here.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. What do you do when you're not racing?
Oh, mostly I think about racing, or I pretend I'm racing, or I just kind of like I sleep sometimes,
Good, very
or I'll
important.
eat, or I'll like come up with like a new plan for racing. It's uh, as a predatory animal myself, the fact that I no longer have to hunt to find my food, I find myself with a lot of ample free time. So I've made myself more of an athlete than a predator.
That's amazing. Uh, do you have friends around here, or do they just let you on your own?
Well, not so much around the castle. In the arena, like where we like pre-stage before races and stuff. We have a relatively tight knit community of racers. So we're all usually on good terms with each other. We'll catch up. We'll talk about like new ideas or new things that we've come up with to kind of shave a couple seconds off the turns, or we'll talk to the quadrupeds and we'll get their 2 cents because it's a very different race having four legs as opposed to two. We can move much faster, but the way that they can just like hug the corners, is phenomenal.
So are those two different races then? The quad versus the two?
Yeah, yeah. I see that you are probably not a bowler. So, yeah, there's a couple different types of races. You got the two legs like me, like a raptor. You've got the quadrupeds, which are the four-legged ones, and then they have the unchained ones, which are unfortunately temporarily stopped because Big Mike just could not control himself in the arena.
Oh,
Did you hear that? I think I heard laughing.
Sorry, I got a kick on a big mic.
uh, how big is big? Out of curiosity.
Oh, he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, so he's like 5 or 6 me's stacked on top of one another.
Do they need a racer too?
They don't need one per se, but usually people will just ride the platforms on their back and kind of like I don't know if it's so much steer the reins as much as like hold on for dear life. I myself have never been a part of one, but I've seen them, and they get pretty gnarly. They can get they can get a little out of control.
Well, you have just been a wealth of information. I plan to visit again or find out more about when you are racing because I would just love to see you in action as you are an athlete after all.
Honestly, I think if you ask my mom and dad if I can go racing with you, then they should have no problem just shuttling me back over to the arena.
Would you be interested?
Oh, I'm interested. Whenever there's a race, I'm happy. I would be more than willing and obviously very able to help you in your first partaking of a dinosaur race.
Uh, and just in case, because you are just so fast, uh, what happens if I fall off?
Okay, so we're just gonna roll right into it. Not even like on race day. Okay, couple things.
I'm just
When you're
curious.
on my back, yeah, no, 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 that's fine. It's totally normal for you to have some apprehensions. So just remember, when in the race, just remember this: GP, GT. All right, gentle pat, gentle tug. I already know where I want to go, but if you think you see someplace that might be a little bit more fortuitous for me, give me a gentle pat on the neck to get my attention and a gentle tug on the reins. If you crank my neck too hard, it's going to throw my legs all out of whack, and we're going to end up taking off for a quick dirt snack. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tumble and roll. But if you do lose control of the reins and you find yourself falling off of me, I need you to hug a wall. He's like, I don't know if you can see this, but I basically have knives for feet. And the other three racers, if they're behind me, they're not going to recognize you as anything other than an obstacle. And I don't know if you've ever been stabbed, but I heard it's pretty not great. So do me a favor. If you do get bucked, try to roll out of it and hug a wall as soon as you can. I'll come back and try to get you back on my back, all right?
All right. Well, I have learned so much from you, Vin. This has been a pleasure, and I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, no, I'll see you around, Horn Lady. It's really nice to finally, chop it up a little bit, have a little bit of a dialogue. This has been very nice.
I just like offer my hand to see if he either wants a pet or to shake it. I don't know how he works when he's talking.
Yeah, he just kind of like bats at it. He's like, "All right, crisp five," and
Oh,
he
good.
catches his fingers into a high five.
I give him a quick wave and head back up.
All right.
Definitely struggle to put on like a climbing harness while this guy has talked to me. I'm just looking at. Yeah. Uh huh. Okay, got it.
I hope that met your expectations of talking to a dinosaur.
I love him.
Uh, okay, good. All right, the next day you guys wake up. Breakfast is.
Can I say something to Howie before I go off to bed?
No, because you don't know where he is in this castle.
Shit. Probably should have tried a maybe office bedroom. I'll as long as like I'll stay up a little bit trying to find where his abode is.
All right. I would also like you to know that he said he's going to get 3 hours of sleep tonight. So if you wish to impede that, I will investigate to try to find out where he's sleeping.
I wanted to do it like before he goes to sleep, or like when he is in some version of a wakefulness. I never want to impede his sleep, but like before, shit, saying things might impede his sleep. Fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna find him like an hour before bed.
Okay. Well, he has already excused himself for bed, so roll me an investigation to find his room. Okay. Through talking to like random people you see in the hallways, you manage to get to the chambers. It looks like a regular door.
Oh, can I stealth peek in just to see what state he's in? And if I hear
Sure.
anything like him getting, let's call it turned out.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll for a peek.
So
Yeah,
sorry.
so you-
Technically, I have advantage because I have my cloak on.
Okay.
So 24, and then perception check is 25.
Okay. You see that it is a twin-size bed, and only Howie is sleeping in it.
If he's asleep, I'm not gonna wake him. But I see the bed,
Okay.
and I think about the words I was gonna say, and I head out. Yeah. Go back to my
All right.
room. Look at my fucking. Do I have a fucking California King?
You do. You have one that you actually have to like use like a stool to climb up to.
I'll put my bedroll out and sleep on the floor.
Okay. Uh, everybody wakes up refreshed. Food is brought to you in the morning. It is bread and fruit. It's like it's warm, but it's not like cooked, if that makes sense. The bread is baked, the fruit is warm
Oh,
and a little like kind of smushy.
Deconstructed pie. Okay, I dig this. I dig this.
Yep, deconstructed pie. Yeah, so you guys make it back to the central chambers, and you see Howie. Like now, you see like what the hustle and bustle is. While this is their house, this is also a base of operations for a lot of the money managers, a lot of like business meetings. A lot of people are coming to him with like facts and figures and need signatures. And then they're hustling their way out, and he goes, "Oh, hey, good morning, guys. How's everybody doing?"
I'll wish him a cordial
You.
good morning and good morning.
You
Wonderful
guys are
accommodation.
Oh yeah, no, we do what we can for our guests. Usually we save those rooms for like business associates or people who want to buy into the Copper Kettle and Co. Name. But I mean, if you're with Hoby, yeah, I mean you're as good as family here.
well, I already did that part, so we're good.
Oh, good. Uh, well, you guys are in for a treat. If you don't have anything really better to do today, we're gonna head over to the Copper Kettle Village. If you guys would like to take a spin.
Sure. I would
Oh,
agree with
great!
that.
You see parked next to the boat that was docked, there is a sailless ship, and it looks like it's made out of metal. He's like, "All right, let's all aboard."
Is this the ship you were talking about
Oh
yesterday?
yeah, this is a spellhawk. It's it can hold about 30 people, but it's usually used for cargo nowadays.
Mm-mm.
And you can see like the top opens up like a submarine, and you can like climb the ladder down. And you see most of the things are made out of metal, other than like the chairs are like leather bound and studded. And you see like a high elf, and he's like, "Ah, good morning, Mr. Copper Kettle." And he goes, "Oh, hey Sven, how's it going? These guys are gonna be coming with us for a quick tour." And he goes, "Oh, very good. Is this like a business tour, or are we actually going to touch down?" He goes, "Oh no, we're touching down. We're touching down. This is my brother, Hoby. Hoby, this is Sven. He
I
is the senior captain of all of the Spellhawks.
all how many Spellhawks do you captain?
He lets you know. He says, I've piloted 5 myself. I used to be an instructor to try to teach people, and he informs you that he spent most of his youth studying astral elves. So the control helm is a little different uh, than like a typical one, but the concepts are still the same. He's just kind of made it more magical based than mind controlled.
Oh, somebody should really go wake up Yars. He'd love to see this.
Yars is just stomping around Port Nyanzaru like with a picture, and he's like, "Do you know this guy?" All right, it's just one person at a time. It's gonna take him all day.
Yeah, we travel with an astral elf usually. Mr. Yars, who is well, Night Yars, who yeah, he might be interested in this when he's back from his escapades.
I would be more than happy to give him a tour. Maybe I
Thank
could
you.
pick his brain about some of the pitch issues we have. But anyway, onwards and upwards, and you guys take off into the sky. You guys, you don't make it into the clouds. You guys are about 800 feet off the ground, and you see this.
We see what? Oh.
On the other side of the peninsula, you see a wooden and thatch built community, and you see lots of people running around.
Really? Oh.
And the ship
Oh.
touches down, and nobody like rushes the ship. They go about their business. And he goes, "All right, well, feel free to make yourselves comfortable. Walk around, talk around. I've just want to check the pulse and see if everybody made it back okay from yesterday." And like as you guys make it like off onto the port, some people are like, "Oh, Mr. Copperkettle," and he's like, "Hey, how's it going? How are the kids?" And they're like, "Oh, they're getting big." He's like, "Oh, no more fever, huh?" They're like, "No, no, no. We were able to get a healer out here." He's, "Oh, that's great. Let me know if that happens again. We'll have a more permanent solution coming up in the next couple weeks. Sorry about that." And you see, like people are like relatively affable to him. People are bringing him like fruit and snacks, and some people are just coming up to shake his hand. And everybody roll me a perceptions check if you see this.
Oh.
All right, Lodestone, you see ground. Number beats a 15. Okay, both Tanga and Rory Mac for some reason.
When did
Rory's
Rory
here.
get here?
It's literally my character sheet for John.
It's who you have as in the chat.
I sure do.
Yeah.
Look at that go.
So Tanga and John, you notice that as Howie is like, these are all passing pleasantries, um, but he hasn't missed a name of a single person. He is noticed, like he's called their kids by name. He is called them by name. He knows their husbands, their wives. He knows what's going on with them, and he's following up. And you do 6 piercing.
Yeah, I was just seeing if it worked for attacks. If Smidge can fire the crossbow.
Oh no, no! Please don't do that.
I do my little back of the hand smack to Houbie's arm and say, "See, he's keeping up with people.
Hang on, the people have thatched roofs. And
What's
like,
wrong with
yeah,
thatched roofs? I got a thatched roof."
nothing wrong with a thatched roof, but when you work for a guy that has, a marble slate roof, thatch is pretty, never mind.
In this heat,
Roll me
I'm
a
sure a thatched roof is just fine.
yeah. Roll me a stealth. Hobie. Okay, yeah, he doesn't hear it. Yeah. So, um, this is our base of operations, and you see like people smithing. You see carpenters petting cars. You see people making like rugs. You see people like transcribing books.
Wait, so they don't? Okay, so they don't live here; they work here.
No, they farther down the coast is where they live. Some people live here. There's birthings closer to the jungle.
Sorry. Oh, birth. Oh, okay. No, I got you. Not
Yeah,
birthing.
birthing, like a living area. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Okay.
Now, Howie, why do you have a community of your workers and they just can't live in Port Nyanzaro?
Well, the problem was efficiency. Uh, so a lot of the armorers and a lot of the transcribers would try to move the wares from where they were through the jungle to the port, and a lot of them would either get killed. There's several diseases you can contract from just the bugs out here, and a lot of people were getting really really hurt. So I offered it to them. If they wanted to, I would build a shop that was close to their homes. Uh, they can work a normal 6 to 8 hour day. They can take time off if they're sick, but they don't have to worry about making it through the jungle every day just to make some money.
Ah, that is logical. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we have a bar. They have amenities. There's a pub here. There's everything that a Chulty person would expect, a native Chulty person would expect. I've tried to be amenable to their culture, so that it doesn't feel so out of place. Like I could have built like a bunch of like dwarven longhouses or whatever, but I feel like that would have kind of taken them farther away from their homes.
Hmm. Well, that's very thoughtful.
Oh, thank you, Miss Tanga.
What does
And
the work city camp town here do about dinosaur attacks?
oh, they don't have to worry about that. We have a pretty severe cutoff from the south. A T Rex wouldn't be able to jump it, but we also have security lined alongside the inside of the jungle with ballista that we've built ourselves. They're Copper Kettle and Co. Ballista, and some of our best security work on the southernmost side. Uh, there hasn't been an attack here in several months. And when I say attack, I mean like only the security got attacked. No one's ever been able to break into the housing area or this industry.
Mm-mm.
That sounds all well.
Yeah, we spend about 100 gold a day with incense, just burning just on the outskirts to keep bugs off of the shorehead.
Are there any schools within the village?
Yeah, we have a school. It teaches common. It teaches Chulti history. It teaches like common skills. So it teaches you like how to manage money, how to count copper into silver into gold, basic mathematics. And then if they want, once they complete, they can either move out, and we'll give them a 20 gold stipend to go out and do whatever they want. It's kind of a graduation gift, or they can stay here and work for us. It's totally up to them.
Hmm.
Seems like a pretty sweet deal. This is quite a lovely village you're starting to spring up around here.
Well, I mean, Chult isn't known for having, the best of anything other than like danger and monsters. And I just feel like some of these kids maybe could use a little boost, a push in the right direction. And an education and a couple copper in their pocket probably will put them on their way.
Hmm.
I couldn't agree more.
Mm-hmm. And somebody like taps. Uh, uh, I almost said Houbie. Man, that was giving me like brain fatigue. Pat's Howie, and he's like, "Sir, there's still a couple people in the infirmary if you wanted to check on them." And he's like, "Oh, please excuse me. Feel free to grab a beverage or talk around, walk around. I'll meet you back at the Spellhawk in like an hour or so."
Mm-mm. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Don't mind us.
Yep. And he patters off to a building that's relatively close to you guys, and it has a big red symbol on it.
Hmm.
Is it familiar?
Yeah.
Is it the
It's
not
the
the
infirmary.
Oh, okay. I was looking
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
picture of the red Triceratops skull, and I was like, wait a minute. Um, yeah, I'll take a look inside too. Look inside
Uh,
the infirmary.
Sweet John, that seems like something you would be pretty
Kind
helpful
of
in,
right up
yeah?
my alley, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Well, let's fucking go. I guess.
Okay. Is anybody going with John?
Yeah, I'll go with John. Yeah.
I will go with John.
Mm-mm.
Okay. You guys go into the infirmary, and you hear two people like laughing so hard you can hear that they're like gasping for breath on the inhalations, and another two people who seem too weak to like do anything other than move their eyes.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, worst
Um,
case first. So.
okay. As you get to the worst case, you see your good friend Mr. Erskine, who is still in finery, but it is all white this time.
Is it not normally?
Is it not what?
I said, is it not? No, I'm just looking at the picture. Uh,
Uh,
I always thought he
Picture
was
the
wearing
same
white.
exact thing. Yeah, picture the same thing, but no filigree.
Gotcha.
It's just
Hospital
all
stuff.
white. Yep.
Hey, Thomas.
Oh, hello, John. I didn't expect you here, but and he like walks over to one of the tables and hands you your notebook back and a compilation of holistic medicine.
Did he die?
I'm sorry, it
It
sounded
is.
like you cut out.
Oh, I said a compilation of holistic medicine,
Oh, hey, thanks.
and it is your notes reorganized and reannexed with
Wait,
pictures that you drew.
this is my book?
Yeah, I told you I would have it to you by the next day. So here it is.
In a day?
Kind of unbelievable. All right,
I have
thanks.
the best people working for me.
Oh, it seems so. What are you doing here?
And he pulls out a handful of Surretts. He goes, "Well, I attempted to remake these in hopes that maybe we could use them on these suffering people. But according to my notes, it seems to only delay the problem. Like they're getting healthier, but the sickness isn't going away."
Oh yeah, they're not made for sickness. They're made for, kind of for wounds or pain management, I guess.
And I had I had hypothesized that maybe a disease was a wound of from the inside, and it would cleanse it. But uh, yeah, unfortunately, each one of them has taken two Surretts, and it's stabilized them, but they're not getting any better.
Oh, right. I'd like to take a look at one of them.
Okay.
Uh, so looking at them, can I suss out what might be wrong with them?
If you give me a good medicine check, sure.
It's okay. We take
Okay.
those.
One of them that you can tell that you're assessing has something called sewer plague.
Huh. Oh,
So it causes fatigue and cramps and does 1d4 of damage every hour.
cool. John doesn't touch this person. He digs in his bag for a mask and gloves. Puts them on. Well, so within the parameters of the game, would this be considered poisoned or like some sort of status effect?
This would be considered a disease.
Okay.
They are diseased. So a lesser restoration or greater.
What about that?
Yep, that will work.
Cool. So if they have, that's all of my treatment dice. So, I mean, over the next however long it takes me, find symptoms, treat symptoms, and like my journal's open, scribbling on a new page about sewer plague.
Okay. So
Uh,
you treat. So there's four of them, and there's only three treatment dice. So who are you triaging to not help?
who is there?
There are two laughing maniacally and two with sewer plague.
Uh, well, I understand sewer plague, so those two first.
Okay. So those two start to breathe a little bit normally. You can see that their arms and legs are like moving. One of them actually rolls to his side and falls asleep. but for all intents and purposes, like the fever is broken, they are healthy again.
Uh, and what if they're fine? How long does this take me? Because I'm sure it's
So
not instantaneous.
yeah, it takes a couple minutes to try to suss out what is happening, but antidote takes 6 seconds,
Uh,
according to you.
yeah, I'll change that.
Okay, so let's say
We'll say
uh
10 minutes to an hour. Take your pick. I think would be
okay,
fair.
60 rounds. Yeah, I'd say 10 minutes. Yeah, so 10 minutes of you like checking their breathing, maybe using like a pH strip on their skin to find out like if there's like a chemical imbalance. But then you crack out your bag, you mix a few herbs together, uh, you heat them up, you dilute it into a salve, you have them drink it, and you see that the ailment subsides. And it also works on the guy who's laughing.
Hmm.
But now there is one who is. It looks like he's laughed so hard his eyes are completely bloodshot. Um, and like his like throat is distended.
Thomas, have you used the Tourette's on the other two?
I have, but your very gorgeous friend handed me this, and shows you a potion of greater restoration.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Well, we got it from Vasky. Might as well use them.
Might as well.
He pours it into the man's mouth, and in between like cackles, he manages to gargle some of it down. And you see, as soon as he stops laughing, like he goes slack. He's unconscious and he's stabilized and he's no longer diseased, but he looks terrible.
So,
Uh, John,
with that,
where's this coming from, by the way? What do they stick with, and what's been doing it?
Oh, that is so sewer plague usually comes from the bugs, maggots, and flies. If something bites you, uh, there's uh, not like a high chance you can contract it, but it's very common. The other one we call the mad laughter. It can come from the nails of animals. It can come from bites, but again, it seems to be insect borne.
hmm, local to this island?
Yes. So he informs you that there are four main diseases on the island that seem to cover the entire island. They are as follows: mad laughter, sewer plague, sight rot, and terror incognita. And if you have any questions, and that's for anyone whoever wants to know what they are and what they do, now is the time to ask Tom.
What were the last
How
two?
do you, how do you contract any of the four?
Okay. We'll do answers one at a time. So, Tanga, the last two are sight rot. So it is a disease that slowly makes your vision blurry and leads to permanent blindness, or terra incognita, and it causes the host to become a living skeleton. So it slowly wears away and deals necrotic damage until the person is a living, breathing husk of a human. So it looks more like a ghoul.
Right. I immediately walk outside and spray myself with the insect repellent.
And to Lodestone, all of these can be transferred from bugs, but once someone has contracted them, sewer plague and mad laughter can actually be passed through breathing. So they are
This is something
airborne
that's
sickness.
just through all of Chult. Chult is like exposed to all this stuff.
Yes, mostly.
Gotcha.
He pulls out the book called The Tomb of Annihilation. He's like, if you look here on page 42 under diseases, these are the only four that affect Chult.
Do you know if anybody, there's like druids or clerics or anything that have tried to, you know, develop some sort of like magical cure for this? Is this? Do you know if it's like a curse or something, or is it just
No,
totally?
it's not a curse. He like rubs his chin. He's like, it's not a curse, and clerics can only divine so much so fast. So what I'm currently doing is trying to find a more manageable way to treat these diseases. And he like pulls out his own notebook. It is much less disheveled than John's. And John, he hands it to you to look at.
I flip through it.
All right, roll me a medicine check. Number to beat is an 18 or a 15. Depending on what you get, I'll tell you what you see. Oh my god.
Hell yeah. He sees everything.
So you see that he has conducted a litany of tests on some of the people here to try and find a cure. Some of them have died during the testing process. Um, but you also see that he has treatments for like severe wounds. So like lacerations, skulls being crushed, neck being broken, and you can kind of see that this could be like an animal attack thing. But all the people that he has notes on were at one point like live subjects. He has never done a post mortem study.
Hmm. Not that you really want to, but
I know.
Yeah. And he kind of says, "Well, yeah, I mean, there's not too many infirmaries or places to house the sick. Other than this, it was my idea, and I get to try to help these people, and I get to pursue my research." And he kind of claps the book closed and puts it back in his bag.
hmm. Well, how long do these people usually last outside of treatment?
Oh, 24 hours, if that.
Well, second. How long have they been here?
These people have been here, I don't know, 10, 12 hours.
Well, then there's only one thing I can do. Jod finds an empty bed and relaxes. I need to do some research.
Okay.
Can I borrow the book?
Sure, yeah.
So
Here you
in
go.
game, I need a long rest to recover treatment dice.
Okay, well, it is early morning, so
Doesn't matter as long as I'm sitting there just doing nothing.
okay. I thought short rests you were allowed to be awake.
Yeah,
Uh,
and you can't you can't chain long rests. That's the one thing. Like yeah, that's part of the thing.
Oh well, I guess they're fucked.
I wouldn't put it like that. It's just we haven't found a cure yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, book.
Um,
I'll try to work on it with what I have.
do you, sorry, Mr. Erskine, do you know if there's any? You know, you heard about this like some superstition, but it comes from a place of truth. Are there any topical kind of holistic remedies to this disease? Maybe something that you know John can purify and maybe refine.
He
That's what
like
I'm
rubs his
trying to do.
temples, and he says there are a million people in Port Nyanzaru who offer relics and salves and poultices uh, for a pretty high price to fix some of these ailments. And they're all snake oil vendors. Not a single thing will cure you of this outside of a cleric and your friend John here.
I'm working
Okay.
on it.
Um, I'll look over at Lodestone and just do you think somebody from the Flaming Fist Fortress would maybe they would have clerics. We could always go there and see.
Absolutely. they would have definitely came enforced and have a cleric or some priest type amongst the ranks. How
Maybe they can
farther
help
are we
and
Uh, uh, what?
from Fort Belarus? How far are we from here?
So I will pull up the map and tell you.
If anything, Hoobie, maybe Howie can lend us the spell
So
ship.
you guys were
Yeah.
at the Blue Circle. You guys are now right there on the northern side of the peninsula. And Thomas goes, "Oh, if you need a trip or a flight to Fort Valerian, I insist you take my Spellhawk. Mr. Copperkettle is very busy with day-to-day operations, and thanks to and, we're all wrapped up here."
All right. Well, then, yeah, if you don't mind, Mr. Screen, we will take that over for a quick chip and return.
Uh, Absolutely. Uh, Please follow me.
Lead the way.
John, roll me a quick perceptions check.
Gosh.
Yeah, you see that Thomas has like a little bit of blood. Uh, Not on the vest, but on his undershirt, a tiny bit.
Thomas, you
And
feel
as you
okay?
guys make your way, oh yeah, no, I'm totally fine. Thank you. Just very concerned for these people, and that has been what you did was load off my mind.
Hmm. Well, you're welcome.
As you guys step back out to port, he pulls out what looks like a dog whistle and blows into it, and something relatively dragon-sized comes out of the sky and doesn't land in the water. It lands just like right on the beachhead, and stairs kind of fold out from the side of it. And he goes, "Please, uh, help yourselves."
I take that as permission to come aboard. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'll take one last look before I get on of anybody in the crowd or city that is like watching us.
Go ahead and roll me a perceptions or an investigation if you're looking for something specific.
I'm just looking for somebody's face, and just yeah, what are they thinking right now as we like this ship lands and we get on it?
People aren't even recognizing it. You see kids like throwing rocks back and forth at each other and laughing, and people just kind of going about their workday.
Okay, get on the ship.
All right. This one takes off up into the clouds. Uh, and when its wings open up, you hear what sounds like a hawk screeching. And he goes, "Don't worry, that's just a mechanical issue. When the wings are fully propped, it makes a little bit of a noise, scares off any aerial beasts. Um, so should be 10 or 15 minutes till we get there. So I am going to change." And he dismisses himself. You see a massive cockpit. There's about 5 or 6 people, all wearing control helms, and it looks like each one is taking care of like one part of the ship at a time.
Lodestone's going to look on and it piqued interest.
Okay. You see that like trees are blurring from the cockpit. You guys are moving very, very quickly. And Mr. Erskine comes out again in his like typical gold and white regalia. And says, "Okay, we are above Fort Valerian. Uh, I will see you guys hopefully soon."
Mm.
Are we jumping off?
Oh, heavens no. And he opens up a door and you see a portal swirling. Please, help yourselves.
I'll step through the portal, very confused, like,
Oh.
what is this doing? And just, I'll step through.
Okay.
Portal time. No, just walking.
Before you leave, roll me a dexterity save, Tanga.
Oh. Ugh. Am I
Okay.
gonna fall out?
So before you walk out, Mr. Erskine grabs your elbow and says, before you step off, there is a
I'm gonna die.
shareholder gala going on, and I would love it if you accompanied me.
What is that?
It's like a party.
Oh, a party? I mean, we kind of have to. Uh, don't we gotta talk to a bunch of people and get them all to help Howie?
You're right. I, I'm sorry. I forgot you're here on business. I apologize. And he lets go and lets you back through the portal.
Oh, uh, thank you kindly. Would have been fun. And I walk through.
All right. You guys step out, and you are just outside a relatively dilapidated, uh, but like strongly fortified wooden outpost.
Mm.
I, uh, Lodestone, do you want to take point on this one? I feel like these guys
Yeah.
respond better to your candor.
No, of course, no problem at all. Let's let's approach the gate cautiously. Keep your arms down, and when we get within earshot, or wait, are we outside or inside?
You are outside the gate on a dirt path.
Yep. Walk up within like 120 feet and be like, "Hello, Sir Lodestone Blaylock of Baldur's Gate and Group 4."
As you're doing that, one of the guards that is like at the top tower puts his fingers to his lips and he's like, "Shh."
Okay, we come. I'll go a little bit closer. Be like, "What?"
And as you say that, you start to hear a humming coming from the trees. Uh, and the one who shushes you automatically, it looks like he lights a torch, and you have like a thick chemical burn smell, and you can see this thick, like billowy smoke starts to cover the entire fort.
Oh, we're emissaries of Group 4. Can we come in?
I think we are Group 4. I don't think we're emissaries of Group 4.
Put yourselves
Touché.
on the dirt path, please.
Oh no! Where are we?
Do you see the dirt path?
See the dirt path. Just looking for my players. There we go.
Left side, right, left side.
Wherever you want.
Alright. Great.
Roll me a hot initiative.
I don't know why. Okay, apparently initiative works if you change your click on a different one.
Well, you fixed it. Good.
Not the bee!
All right, top of the order. Lodestone, you see, like your vision's almost blurred out of the trees and plants as a swarm of wasps comes out.
Oh, dear gods. And war pick out. Run up to the
Right.
closest one and attack action for 2 attack.
Okay. Both of those hit. It's 11, 6, 5. So you do
Still
11
alive?
damage. It is still alive.
I'll do a psionic strike on it too. DC 17 strength. I will. It's just going to jump back up. I will push it back 10 feet.
Okay.
And then bonus action will be my Blade Ward, and I will end my turn.
Okay.
AC 19, by the way.
Yep. And then they are going to stop. All right. Lodestone, roll me 2 D100s. You want to get above a 20.
Oh no.
Okay, that is not a 20.
Is that a 20 or is that a?
It
Or,
wasn't
is that
even a roll.
It's a oh. It says a 0.
Yeah, it's rolling 1D00.
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
see that. My heart jumped into my throat. Okay. Yeah, so these wasps start biting and stinging you. Yeah, you take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
These wasps are rushing to the sound that they heard and don't really give much purchase to anyone else. It's my turn.
Oh no.
Yeah, I click on Smidge, but it's me and Smidge. Gonna do a shit. Do I want to back up?
That's not gonna work. Oh, fudge sticks.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back and elicit an attack of opportunity. Really?
Ooh.
Oh no, 19. So just in my shield. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a bonus action to cast one of my new spells that I got. Hunter's Mark.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna do it at. We'll just do it at first level right now for an extra d6.
Okay, which one?
We're gonna go to the left of Smidge, so this one right here. And then I will take my bonus action, take the 2 attacks, and then Smidge will take his attack.
Okay.
So fighting style archery. 13 to hit.
You say 13?
13 to hit. And nat 1.
Yeah, so one of them hits for 3 piercing, the other one hits Smidge for 8.
Okay. I'll have Smidge add the 1. Jesus, I'm rolling a lot of 1s. The 1 fire damage on that, and then he'll bite the same one for. Oh, there you go. 13.
Yeah, he kind of just tears through a bunch of them, and like a bulldog who's not supposed to eat bees, he's eating bees.
No.
Oh, spit those out, spit those out, spit those out.
Don't eat that.
And that is my turn.
All right, John, you're up.
Hey, cool. This not being a human, John's gonna pull out one of his push knives, go to the other side, and actually attack something for once.
All right. He's stabbing bees.
Do I get advantage on a swarm of bees?
Yeah, it's still an enemy.
Okay.
We've had so many new achievements, RJ. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Concentrating on something now.
So if the 20 hits, then the 4 and the 5 for 9.
Creature of your choice.
The 20 does hit. But instead of 9, it takes 5.
Oh, okay.
Dang, the bees.
Not the bees.
God damn it.
Always an opportunity for Nick Cage. All right. I go, get him, Lodi, and I give him Bardic Inspiration. So that's 1d8. And then I'm going to try to Dissonant Whispers these bees right here. And I say, your stingers aren't even that big. I'll do a level 2.
Oh my god. I checked the rules, lawyer, and yes, you can target a swarm because it is considered one group. So
They're all insulted.
is that 20? 20 psychic?
19.
19? You hear Tenga say that, and a bunch of like fist-sized bees just fall to the ground and start twitching.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Great.
What?
And none of those hit. And that one's dead. Lodestone, you're up.
Okay. Action. Attack. But I'm going to go one to the west, and then the second one to the one to the north.
Okay. First to the west, second to the north. That'll hit. You take out a couple of them.
And let's do a psionic strike on the first one.
Okay.
Let's push it back 10 feet.
See that first -2 ever rolled?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're not strong. Bees coming back. $12 piercing damage. Rolling another D100. Okay, yeah. So you just feel a bunch of barbs stab you. Or be attacked.
I love bee attack.
21 piercing. As you feel your chest and your back are now riddled.
Okay.
Yep, every time you get hit, just roll me a d100. Or I can do it to save time. Up to you.
I got it.
Yeah, feeling good. Just hurts real bad.
Is it still on me? Oh,
No, that was on Houbie.
Oh no. No, we're good.
All right, Smidge and Houbie, you're up.
I'll take another 5-foot step back. I know I'm tempting fate here. Just backpedaling. Ugh. So yeah, that's. Oh thank God. Oh thank God. And then we're gonna do the repeating hand crossbow with the hunter's mark. Start here. Jesus Christ, Tango, what did you do to me?
All right, so it doesn't go off. It just jams.
Damn it. Use the rest of my action to like unjam it, or can I make a second attack?
No, that is once you're not one, that's your action.
Gotcha. Okay, and then bonus action. Oh, I already have hunter's mark up. Smidge will go over to this guy and give him a bite.
Okay.
Start eating bees.
For
Yeah, that'll hit.
25. 9 piercing and 1 fire. And I just spend the rest of the turn. God, get my crossbow restrung.
You can see that the bees like are still like you can hear them like fighting their way out of his mouth with his like mouth closed, and you can hear his tongue like crunching them on the insides, like on the roof of his mouth.
Gross, buddy. Good job.
And he like gives you like a toothy smile, and you can see like bee guts like leaking out.
We're gonna no more kisses for tonight. No more tongue face kisses.
John, you're up.
All right. Over here, behind Lodestone. You are kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Almost 50% hurt, what some would say.
Well, there's nothing I can really do about that. So you're a D10?
I am a D10.
Okay. Gain 11. And I'm going to give you an extra 7 on top of that from Physician's Touch. You feel a viscous liquid go over the bee stings and then cloth so you don't fucking itch them, you heathens.
Don't itch. Got it.
Panga, you're up.
Okay. Lodestone still has inspiration. So I will give a quick pet to Smidge and give him bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah. Smidge laps at your hand with his bee
Oh no,
gut tongue.
not the bees. All right. And I point to this one. I say, I don't know how to insult these. Your wings are too small, and I do another dissonant whispers.
Oh my god, okay. for some reason, it must be fade magic or something. Like a bunch of the bees, like mid-flight, just flop to the ground.
8 bees.
Lodestone, you're up.
All right, extra attack action, extra attack. We're gonna go one east, one west.
Both hit.
Cool. Both still alive.
Both are still alive, but the one to your right, looks like its numbers are dwindling.
Psionic blast. And then I will bonus action my blade ward again because I'm gonna need that. And my turn. Push it back 10 feet.
Yeah, you just blast these bugs out of existence.
Yeah. Just these ones left.
Bee's turn. Absolutely nothing. Houbie, you're up.
Will bonus action just shift the hunter's mark on this one, and then if I was able to get it restrained, do my pair of attacks for 27 and 26. There we go. There's the mustard. I'll
Must.
throw the smidge's bite on that for. Oh damn. Who's he next to?
He's next to John.
Don't
John,
give
he
me the
manages
mustard.
to. He latches onto one of the bees and tries to go, blah, 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 blah,
Stab
and the
with it.
barb accidentally goes right into your leg.
However, he's also going to do his infused strike on one of my attacks. So on the 5 piercing was also 3 fire damage. Oh, I forgot to roll the d6 for Hunter's Mark. Fuck.
Do you think he'll notice that it's dead?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. I was looking at my character sheet.
Also, John, roll me a D100 because you got stabbed by a bug.
Sweet John, are you dead?
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Can hear you. Don't know. Yeah.
Would you like me to roll the D100 for you, John?
Yes.
Just click the button.
All right.
Why'd you say yes?
Because I also like to live dangerously.
All right. Yeah, you get stabbed. It just hurts real bad. Okay. And that ends combat. Good job, everybody.
I'll go over to John and be like, "Oh shit! I'm sorry. Did he get you?"
A little bit on the leg. Don't worry.
That looks like a. That doesn't look like a. He bit you. That looks like he hit you with a bee.
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
Yeah. So you hear like what sound like billows, and the smoke that was leaking from the fortress starts to kind of like bleed back into the fort. And you see the front doors open, and he goes, "Quick!" Kind of gives you like the "come here" with a hand.
Skitter inside.
Yeah, we're coming.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I wasn't aware that they were attracted to sounds.
They're attracted to everything: sound, shiny objects, too much heat, anything. Like these things are almost carnivorous.
Why?
Say,
What?
yeah, Houbie.
What?
I was gonna say, what?
What?
Do you guys have any of that incense that I heard about that stops the bugs from coming? Does that work on these things?
Yeah, that's so all of our pyres are stocked with incense. So
Listen, me and a friend.
whenever the swarms get close, we just light them.
I don't know if you were watching, but myself and John here, and I think little Smidge here, we got stung a couple times. Do you have any physicians here who are experienced in dealing with the bee stings to make sure we're okay?
John's already checking himself
Not we
out.
don't have any clerics here. Yeah, we
Oh,
have some people who are can tell what the injuries look like. I mean, looks like you got stabbed by a bunch of bees, friend.
how are you all treating your bee stings here?
And he points back to like a relatively large bonfire. Uh, we in there if we can't make it to port in time.
Oh,
So your situation is more dire than I thought. Sorry about that. Again, Sir Lodestone, we are Group 4.
Oh, another Baldurian. Well, nice to meet you, sir. Um, Gentleman, lady. Um,
Is your Camp Commandant
I'm
in?
Fist Northcutt. It's
Is
nice
your
to.
Camp Commandant
Yes, sir. I'll fetch her. And he like takes off in a scuffle, and you can see like he's holding his armor so it doesn't like jiggle while he's running. And this woman appears. She's also the only person you've noticed wearing like heavy plate armor. She was nice to meet you. Welcome to Fort Valerian.
Madam Flame, thank you for welcoming us into the fort. My name is Sir Lodestone. And these is the rest of the members of Group 4.
Oh, I've heard a lot about you guys. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I wish we could have met under better circumstances, but what brings you to our fort? Are you venturing out into the jungle?
That wasn't the initial plan. No, we just came from further up north in the peninsula, the Couple Kettle Work Village. We were coming by, I with Duke Ravengard and his Flaming Fist and Baldur's Gate had given me your information to come by and stop in to see if we needed anything. I also was curious to see if you had any clerics on staff and how you were all faring dealing with the jungle's dangers, I'll say, for better of term. But Fist here was just telling me you have no clerics.
Our last two clerics were killed. Unfortunately, we've petitioned for four more, but it takes time to get back to the coast.
I see. Well, unfortunately, I think John here is a little spent on the day. If you had any injuries, but I also heard that you're pretty cut and dry around here with those that get hurt.
Um, Unfortunately, we don't have much here. This is usually uh, a closed gate to the enemy and a resting point for people getting ready to venture out into the jungles. Um, our main purpose here is to just establish a foothold for Baldurians. You're welcome to stay on our cots and have a meal here, but outside of that, I don't think we'll have too much for you.
You said this is a fort bulwark against your enemies. What enemies do you have here in the jungles of Chult?
So originally, this was designed for Baldurians to go into the temples of Omo some few hundred years ago. Uh, some travelers were able to purify it, and the Omnian Empire was kind enough to parcel this land off to Baldur's Gate, and we've held it ever since.
Very well. Ah, well, thank you for giving us a area in your birthing area to hold over. Um, Is there anything pressing that you may need? Any assistance that we could
Healers.
possibly lend a hand? I don't know how long will be in Chult.
If you could make a supply run for cases of incense at Port Nianzaru, we're a little understaffed right now. That would be a huge help.
I think we'll be able to work something out like that. Do you have requisition slips or an order form I can take back with me to bring back the correct amount?
I can write it on a piece of paper for you. We don't do things that formally here. And she kind of scratches out and signs it. And she's just looking for 10 cases of bug incense.
Very well. I look back to the rest of the group. I think we could probably accommodate with this way. We also have some friends that could probably move us back and forth relatively quick.
Yeah, we've got like a ship.
Okay, that's good.
Um, so I don't know, maybe I'm wondering if maybe we can also find some people in Port Nayanzaro as well. This seems like we need to help a couple different groups together. Do you think the Omnians are dealing with this shit too?
No,
I
probably
doubt
not
it.
yet.
Not yet.
Unless they're smuggling bees across the water.
Bees.
But you mean to say you want to go ask the Omnians if they also need assistance? The curry
Hey,
favor?
maybe curry favor, maybe I wouldn't use the words kick them while they're down, but that's if they're gonna fuck with my family, you gotta get shit done.
I can get behind this.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like maybe somebody's causing this on the Omnian side, but maybe they're dealing with it in a certain way. I don't know if we can help everybody here. That's my worry. And if I'm being honest with you, out of everything, I'm gonna help my brother.
And we're going to help you help your brother.
Thank you.
Flame Portator, a question for you.
Yes, what is it?
Out of the three factions with the Tricera Corps, which one are you mostly allied with? Or have you all largely stayed out of that?
We're fortunate enough to keep our way out of the Omnian politics. But Captain Talassa, who actually used to serve in my regiment, is currently the captain here on behest of Baldur's Gate.
Very well. Well, if you're staying out of politics, then we'll leave it at that. Geez, I look back to the group. Did Erskyne say how we're getting back on board?
Oh, the ship has left. It's gone. They flew away.
Hey, do we not have a ride back?
Uh,
I guess we forgot something.
so Flame Liara says it's about a half day's walk back to Port Ninzaru.
Through the jungle.
You can take the paths as long as you mind your step and don't make too much noise. You should be fine. Insect repellent is also highly advisable.
Okay.
We've got
Do you
some.
guys have any okay. Do you guys have any more for sale just in case?
They just said
No,
they're
in
looking
fact,
for more.
I just asked your leader to get some
But-
more for the.
I know. Do you have any that you could spare us for the journey? We'll bring more back. We'll pay you back for it.
No, absolutely not.
Does this river run back to the port?
It does. It'll bleed out into the ocean, and you can follow the coast back to port.
Oh, the ocean. So probably getting a canoe would not be ideal.
You can also walk the beachhead. It's very hot out and there's not a lot of cover, but you guys will get back unmolested.
Well, Hoobie, we
I
have
love
the
being
beach
unmolested.
or the jungle.
That's the right way to use it. I don't want to hear it.
What happens when you need to pull the plane up?
What?
Nothing, don't worry about it. All right.
Well, the beach
So-
sounds nice.
The beach sounds nice, but we sort of have a job to do, and the job's getting convoluted. Do we want to go to? We do a couple things in the port. We can, get more of this stuff, bring it back. We can maybe try and make contact with one of the. I'll look over. Hey, you guys haven't had any dealings with the vigilantes that have been around here, have you?
And she like rubs her temples. She's like, not in the walls, but outside of the gate. Yes, there have been acts of vigilantism in recent months.
Like
Is
bad
it
or helpful?
the
Yeah.
ghost snake?
Um, Unfortunately, we can't ascertain whether it was good or bad. We show up and there's just someone beating or fighting a group of people. So if you don't know the root of the argument, you can't really tell who's at fault, miss.
That's fair.
But the vigilantism hasn't affected your forces here, correct?
No,
You don't
no,
have any beef
no
with the
one's
Muldarians.
no one's attacked the. No vigilante has attacked the fort. No.
That's good. Okay.
And she pulls out like a mail bag that was run over by one of her soldiers, and she goes, "Here is 200 gold. That should be more than enough to buy the incense."
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well, I think we ought to rest up and head out first light. What do you guys think?
Mm.
Yeah, I think we rest here. Some of us need to, and I'll look over to. It was John got stung by Smidge, and Lodestone got stung, but I mean, we don't know he's infected or not. Okay. I do have a spell I could use in case we run into a situation where we're not near anybody that can help us, and I'll pulse. And I want to see if there's anybody here that looks like they're sick. Detect poison and disease.
Okay. The only person that pops up on your radar is John.
Hey, John. Good news. There's only one person that is sick. Bad news, it's you. Good news is you're a doctor, so double good news.
Yeah, I guess that is good news.
Yeah. Okay, well, you gonna be okay for now, or?
Apparently, I have 24 hours to live. So,
Boy, okay.
John,
Well,
we're not going to chuck you in the fire.
let's get to hiking then, I guess.
oh, I mean, if I die, please do. It's the
Mhm.
most sanitary.
Mhm.
Burying's weird.
I just learned something new about John. She goes, okay. I'm assuming with that knowledge, you guys aren't going to be staying overnight, so we will not prep the cots for you. And she looks at you, John, and she goes, I hope everything works out.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Well, let's beat feet. Did everybody put their insect repellent on?
I do now.
If you have it, get rid of it in your inventory. -1.
Mhm.
Everybody had 5.
All right. You guys make your way out the path and you make it to the very sunny beaches of Chult. And it is
Ooh.
super fucking hot out. We're talking like 100 degrees, and some of you are wearing armor. John, you feel even more sluggish than normal. You feel like your skin is on fire.
Oh boy. John takes out a syringe and just stabs it in his leg.
Yep, it doesn't do anything to reduce the pain that you're feeling, but you know that you can keep pushing.
Yep.
And after a few hours, you make it to a bridge that brings you back to Port Nyanzaru. Everybody take 1 point of exhaustion. John,
Ooh.
you take 2.
Oh, goody.
Ooh.
Is there a tracker on that? I don't see
Yeah,
that.
sure is.
You have to turn it on. Hit the gear icon.
Gotcha.
So for those of you who are well hydrated, you are drenched in sweat and your feet/hooves hurt.
Oh.
John, you actually feel like death.
Oh. Oh, it's fine. It's happening!
Uh, it hurts to breathe. It hurts to blink. Like everything that is supposed to be involuntary now feels very voluntary.
I am reading it as best I can through like the holistic medicine and any notes I have about diseases and what might slow anything like this.
Okay. I will tell you, unless you roll a nat 20 and you suss out information that is not in the book, uh, there's not anything in there that would give any credence to a Chultian disease.
Okay.
So you can roll it. You got to hit high.
Okay. 17. No.
Nope.
No, it's
Through the pain, like you can feel like your fingerprints are leaving like
it's getting
sweat.
blurry.
You're leaving sweat marks wherever your hands touch the pages, and it's starting to like curl the pages.
Houbie,
Yeah, John, you don't look so good.
I don't feel so good. Get me ice.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how I would ever get that out here. I think to the one time I had ice out here, which was in like a frozen drink. It's like I guess we're going to a bar.
John, do we find shade, lay you flat, elevate your feet? What do we do here?
No, that's Marine Corps training. How dare you?
I
That's-
need to cool down, Lodestone.
Yeah. So Houbie, as your last and final action before Steve has to take off for the night, roll me a perceptions check to find a bar that serves cold drinks.
It was like this little like blended like pie, like this fruit thing. And they stuck an umbrella on the inside, and you look for the umbrella.
You find a couple of Tej shops nearby. But Hobbie, you are gonna take off and look for actual ice.
Okay, for the Dule Whip Hay, the thing I got here last time. I think I'm pronouncing it right.
We're not getting Dole Whip. Get out. Have a good night. It's past 9 o'clock. I'm sorry I kept you an extra 6 minutes, Steve.
Oh, all good, all good, all good. I will talk to you guys later. Good game, guys.
Let's say bye.
See you later.
Laters.
Does everybody else want to keep playing?
I do.
Golden.
Because we have lots of stuff that we can do with just the 3 of you.
I want to play.
You know, I can die.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 of you might witness John die.
Or
and
we
that would
could
be-
save you.
I'm looking for ice. I am looking for
Okay. The note.
dispensaries, clinics.
Thing you can read, right?
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
You can read, correct?
Yeah, I can read common. Why?
I hand her my medical journal, open to the page that has like the sewer sickness on it. Here. I took notes on how I made a cure. Find the ingredients, then put it together. I'm
Miss
going to
Tay,
bed.
Ugh.
you have to roll a medicine check at advantage.
Oh no. Oh
And
no.
Lodestone, hit me with a perception check for one of those Tej shops. Okay, you nat 20'd it. Lodestone, you're panicking. Yeah, so you know exactly, like, some of these words sound familiar, and you actually know some of the things that he's talking about. Um, Lodestone, you see two Tej shops that kind of stand out because it looks like they're selling a lot more than just like hot beverages. One is run by a human, the other one is run by a genasi.
I'll run up into the genasi one and be like, sorry, do you guys serve ice or have the ability to have ice? I would buy a bucket.
Uh, you can just have a bucket. You look panicked, friend. And you hear him like scoop something from behind the bar, and he just kind of hands it to you.
Thank you so much for your kindness. I will be back with payment. And I
Oh,
run to
okay.
John.
Yeah, great. Sounds good.
John, I have the ice.
John, you've
Well,
got the dab.
pack it around me, my forehead,
I
or
just
my
start
chest.
shoving it into his clothes everywhere he's telling me.
Get a towel. Wrap it in a towel, Lodestone.
Yep. Blanket,
Whatever.
blanket, spare shirt,
Okay, Tanga.
clean socks.
You haven't been to any stores here, but you saw a store that Lodestone went into.
Sure.
You see another blue skinned guy.
Hello, y'all sell, and I'll name off some of the ingredients on the list.
Okay, he's like, we don't usually sell these individually. And he kind of like, you can see he's like rifling through stuff. He's like, do you want me to make you a drink or something, or do you have to eat it?
From my nat 20 medicine check, what do I do with this stuff?
Give me just a second, and I will have you say it in Tanga's voice. All right, go to town.
Covers only half a normal.
Say it as matter of factly as you can, and replace hit dice with health.
This doesn't say the ingredients or anything though that I'm looking for.
No, it doesn't. He said, "What do you need this for?" And this is what the book would say.
Oh, so her previous selling at Baldur's Gate would kick in anytime she starts reading stuff. It's just flat. Alright. Once the incubation period ends, the symptoms, severe cramps, filth, fever, and intense fatigue hit all at once. The infected creature suffers 3 distinct penalties. Fatigue, the creature immediately gains 1 level of exhaustion. Weakness, as long as the creature has any levels of exhaustion, it only recovers half normal health when spending, what the fuck does hit dice work for?
Health.
I said health.
Yeah, but hit points are health.
Hit dice equal health. That's how I heal you guys.
When spending your business during hit point or fucking stop moving it if you're typing. Only recovers half the normal hit points when spending health during a short rest. Restlessness, as long as the creature has any levels of exhaustion, finishing a long rest provides absolutely no healing and does not reduce their exhaustion level. Does that explain it? I tilt my head to the side to look at him.
He just kind of like eyes open, mouth open. He's like,
Right, so I need sun blossom, grave rot moss, and spring water, and I do have gold to pay for it.
okay.
I hope you have some.
You are the second panic customer I've had today, so
Well, my friend's currently dying, so I'm a little off, but
Oh.
I apologize.
Okay.
Do you have it, please?
Here's the moss, here's the blossom, and here is clean spring water, miss.
And how much will that cost?
Whatever you think is fair for raw ingredients.
She's terrible with money. I just hand him 10 gold and I run out.
He goes, holy shit.
Right, thanks. I bail.
So Tanga, the pure water is in like a bamboo cane. It's like the size of a Coke bottle. And as you are clopping back to John, you smash up the blossom in your hand. You pour the moss into the bamboo tube. You cap it and you shake it vigorously all the way back to Sweet John.
Sweet John, you still alive?
Lodestone is fanning him. Like if,
Here,
if,
here.
if Lodestone,
I just shove it at
if
him.
Lodestone was in Dragonborn form, gets like the webbed hands, he's in Dragonborn form, just waving at him.
Yeah, a bamboo uh, a bamboo flask bounces off your forehead. I don't know how she administered it. I don't know.
Thank
You
you.
just threw it at him?
No,
Throw it in my
I
mouth.
just like shove it towards his mouth. Eat.
Yeah. So it is a
Oh.
much grainier, leafier version than the expert John would have made. So it doesn't feel good going down. It hurts going down. But you
Quick
do
reminder to
feel,
teach her how to use a mortar and pestle later.
yeah. You do feel slightly better. Your muscles and your skin no longer feel like they're on fire.
You guys make great nurses. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay.
You're just gonna sleep on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, John.
John is
We'll be
taking
here.
a siesta.
Where'd you get the ingredients?
I saw that shop you ran into.
Oh God, I gotta go back there and pay him.
I should probably apologize for being mean.
Here, you stay with John first. I will. I need to pay him real quick. Wait, you saw the same? I'll explain the situation. I'll be back.
All right, I got him. And I'll
Okay.
try to fan John.
Yeah, he is already. John, you are out cold.
Oh yeah. Good.
The immediate relief of the pain and the points of exhaustion, he just collapses. You can feel his body go, like you can see his body go slack.
You go.
Yeah, Lodestone, you go back and you find a rather large and very busy Tej shop.
I looked for the blue genasi that helped me.
He is the only one tending bar. You find him relatively quickly.
Hey, sorry about that. Here's your bucket
No,
back,
no.
and here's 10 gold.
That is way too much for a bucket of ice. How about we split this and you give me 5 copper?
I mean, you did just help me save my friend's life, and I think my partner ran in here and got some ingredients for me too.
Yeah, she also threw 10 gold at me, and I'm not taking 20 gold on a random day from 2 random people. That just feels weird.
Okay, how many copper?
5. You can see that this guy's like very clean shaven. He's got longer hair, like almost a mullet. It's like slick back on the sides, but it's longer in the back.
You said blue, so is he air? Is he an air genasi?
He is an Erskyne, like you.
Oh, neat. Well, here's your 5 copper. I thank you so much for helping out in this situation. The name is Sir Lodestone. I didn't get yours.
Uh, that's a weird name for a genasi. You go by Sir, or do you go by Lodestone? Which one's your
I,
first name? Why do you have
Lodestone
two names?
is sorry. Lodestone is my first name. Sir is just a title. I'm a knight back in Baldur's Gate, or was knight.
Oh, I'm Marmorial. My friends call me Momo. My mom calls me Morty.
Oh, interesting. Ah, I take it you grew up here in Chult.
Oh yeah, born and raised, friend. Born and raised.
I'm from North Fedrun, Silverly Moon. Have you ever heard of it?
Seen it on a map, but I'm unfamiliar with its territories.
Well, thank the gods that your shop was here and you had all the ingredients we need.
Oh yeah, the finest Tej shop and always the most stocked. Uh, how about it? Would you like a cup?
Cup of what?
Tej. It's like it's a Chulty drink. We don't have ale here.
Can I get 2, please?
Oh, big swinger. All right. Never had Tej before. Going
No.
up for two.
What should I expect?
Well, it's most people say it's a lot sweeter than the ales or lagers that you guys are used to. Some people consider it juice. Um, People get a little carried away when it's their first time because there's no real harsh aftertaste. Um, but it's made with buckthorn, so it's got like a really sweet, kind of almost citrusy flavor. Um, I can drink it till I'm blue in the face, but uh, normally like 2 or 3 cups is enough to put somebody on their backside.
Well, the second cup will be for my partner.
Oh, okay. Well, here you go. And he like reaches around and he goes to like turn like a spigot from a cask. And he goes, "Listen, if this is your first time, brother, you are in for a treat. I make it myself here."
No kidding. Family recipe.
Oh yes.
If you don't mind me asking, if it's not too invasive or personal, I heard that Port Nyanzaro has a kind of a 3-way thing going politically. Where
Oh
you've grown
yeah.
up here, you've grown up here. What would you say is the most preferred side?
I mean, there's not so much like most like sides. There's more least liked sides. The people we can't stand the most are the Omnians because they treat us like dog water. Um, the Baldurians, they're okay. They're nice enough, and he like motions to one of the patrons who is wearing a Triceratops core pin, and he kind of like raises his mug. He's like, "They're good people. They treat us like any other." And then obviously Chulty. I mean, we look out for our own, so we know most of them by first names.
Interesting. And what do you think of Copper Ketter Co?
Oh yeah, no, they're good people. They're all right. Luckily they haven't encroached on the Tej market. Not yet at least. Um, but a lot of people have a lot of nice things to say about them. Usually we have to wait for ships to come into port to make any sort of copper. Then this nice dwarf guy shows up and starts offering decent jobs and decent housing. It's a little out of the way, I'll tell you that. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, most of us don't really have a problem with them. They take care of themselves and they take care of our people. So as long as they don't encroach on our way of living, we don't really have a problem with them.
Oh, well, thank you for the information. And I tried the Tej.
Yeah, so from what I have read, because this is a real beverage, it tastes like a carbonated orange and lemon soda.
Oh, this is fantastic.
He
I
goes, I
definitely
know.
see.
Yeah, no, you get it. This guy gets it.
I get it. I get it.
You're
Indeed.
basically Chulty now. Look at you go.
Big fucking smile. Like it's very welcoming, Mamorel. And it's nice to meet a fellow genasi. Are there plenty of us around? Is this some kind of safe
um,
haven?
there's not too many Earth genasi. There's plenty of air and fire genasi here. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure wherever you're from, there's a whole village of genasi doing great things like you are. Um,
Ah,
all world
fortunately,
traveled and stuff.
that's not the case for me. I had a human father, and he raised me himself. I never knew my mother.
And he like leans in and like kind of crosses his arms, like the bartender listening thing, and he's like, mm-hmm, and he pours you another drink like as you're talking. He's like doing the very tender, like knowing not mm. He's like, I can relate. Um, my father was a sailor and never met him. My mom has raised me the entire time of been alive. So I mean, look at us, just making it.
Look at that. You're right. Just making it.
And he
Must be
pours
that.
himself like a half cup of it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Cheers. Must be the Earth
Cheers.
Genasi way.
Oh, we'll find a way, brother, one way or another."
What do you call your shop?
Oh, this is Moe's. My mom
Oh,
named it after me.
oh, that's just lovely. Makes me wonder if my father has a weapon named after me.
If it does, I'm sure it's the best one he has. You know.
Well, I'm definitely gonna come back, especially with my friend who you just helped saved. I'm gonna
Oh, please
return,
do.
bring this drink of Tej to both my partner and him if he wakes up. But
Sure,
thank the
sure.
gods that you were here.
Tell you what, I will save two of these seats are for you and for your friend. Special genasi services. Let me reserve these for you. And
I,
he doesn't do anything special. He just kind of motions to two of them.
I appreciate that, Mo.
All right, Sir Lodestone. Well, I'm gonna get back to tending the bar, but I hope your friend enjoys the drink as well. And welcome to Port Nyanzaro.
Thank you very much. Enjoy. Head back down the street. Hand Tanga the extra cup of Tej. This is for you. How's he doing?
He's napping, finally. I've been bopping off any bugs that come too close, but he's still real sweaty, so.
This place is a little bit more fraught and dangerous than I thought, even though I knew it.
Hmm. Well, I mean, we knew that coming in, right? I mean, they called it jungle, right? And, dinosaurs around every corner. It is exciting, though.
Which one do you think he contracted?
Uh, well, the paper says, and then I look, I think it was, what, the sewer one, right?
Sewer plague. Yep, it was sewer plague.
Yeah. Sewer plague, so, lucky us. Now I know what we need to fix it.
Perhaps when we're getting the cases of incense, we should get some extras and look into what the ingredients is for treating the others.
Uh, yeah. I mean, we can definitely drop off the incense and give them all the knowledge we got. I did contact Mr. Erskine, uh, and let him know that they were out of clerics. I don't know if he's gonna be able to help, but he seemed mighty helpful.
I talked to that other Earth genasi at the bar. Kind of interesting. It was also raised by a single parent, but it seems they also have no love from the Omnians here, but they also get along with the Copper Ghetto, so we got that going for us.
I take a swig of the tej.
Yeah, just imagine if you handed Tanga an orange soda.
I chug the tej.
Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Oh, that
Okay,
is
yeah,
great. I do want
Isn't
to go
that
in
delightful?
there.
Yeah.
And he seemed
I was
awful nice, so we should probably pop in there again and say a proper thank you.
He's got apparently reserved 2 bar stools for us. Well, me and whoever else, but I'm sure when John walks in,
Yeah,
I'll
John,
let him
you
know the
have suffered
situation.
a short rest
Mm.
just from
Yeah,
how much you were. Oh, he's probably pooping, if I had to guess. But yeah, John has come to when he gets to his
I'm here.
computer.
Mm.
No, he's not. Yeah, you can feel the wind like through convection, and all your sweating. You're almost cold. You feel cool for the first time you've settled in Chult.
John lifts up his shirt a little bit. Why
Yeah,
down
you
my
get that.
shirt?
Yeah.
Got it directly to your core question?
Hmm. He slowly gets to his feet and kind of does the shirt where it just kind of whips it out of there. And he gives Lodestone a hug. And then
Yeah,
Tenga.
of course.
Thank you.
Hugs.
Big hug.
How you feeling? You want a little
Tired.
drink of Tej?
What is Tej?
Very sweet and very delicious.
Sure.
Wow.
Near-death experience and all. I'll take it and drink it. You have any water?
I do. I've got a water skin. I got 2.
He takes one, dumps it over his head. He takes another and just drinks it. Yeah, feeling you drink water at 2 a.m.
I think the bar has more ice water anyway, and I can get tej, and Sir Lodi can talk with the nice genasi.
When you do that, I'm gonna head back to our rooms here, and I'm gonna take some
John,
rest for the rest of the day.
John, we ain't got no rooms here.
Mm.
Well, then I'll have to change that.
Let's go ask my new friend. Let's see if he knows of a good lodging.
All right.
Come on, this way.
You guys make your way down the busy street.
As soon as,
John is
we, I'm
walking
just,
very slowly.
Oh.
as soon as we get in,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna yell out like, "Mo, this is the guy you helped saved."
Oh, Load! It's the guy you saved. Hey,
And this is my partner,
congratulations
Tanga.
on not dying. Hello,
you.
Tanga. Lodestone, or RJ, for your character, when's the last time Lodestone shaved? Because he always has like a scruff.
It would have been Baldur's Gate. No way to shave on a boat that's rocking.
No, I meant like in the campaign. Has he ever shaved his face cleanly, or has he always maintained like his dad's beard
Oh yeah,
scruff?
he's always maintained the beard scruff. Yeah.
Okay. Tanga, roll me, and John roll at a disadvantage because you're still a little EP. But Tanga, roll me a perceptions check, and Lodestone also roll me a perceptions check.
Disadvantage, or no?
Only
No.
me.
Only him.
23.
23. Okay, so John, I'm assuming you haven't worked with a lot of genasi. And
One?
Tanga and Lodestone. Yeah, you've worked with exactly one. And being that all of you have only met one other Earth genasi, Listen, you can see a lot of his features. Like he's not very tall. He's like maybe an inch above or below you. You can't quite tell from across the bar. But like the shape of his jaw, his forehead, like he has a lot of what you would consider, I guess, genasi features. Tenga, you think that this is what Lodestone might look like if he was clean shaven? Maybe.
I smush Lodestone's face. Uh, I haven't met too many genasi. Y'all look like this? Or am I being racist again? Is Houbie gonna get mad at me?
Hoby might get mad at you. Us being this shade of blue is a rarity. I mean, most
Blue
of us
gray.
yes, blue gray. We're many
Oh yeah,
hues
I
of
call it blue gray as
green,
well.
gray, and bluish gray. You know,
Yeah,
and
there's
earth
hues.
tones.
There's shades.
You would have to dig up the dirt to see the colors that Earth genasi could be.
I just
Mm-hmm.
tilt my head to look at Mo. Uh, how many other genasi around here?
Uh, just two. Me and my mom.
Is she round right now?
No, she goes away into the jungle, picking buckthorn and ingredients for the shop. It's what keeps our overhead so low.
Uh, is she worried about the jungle like everybody else?
No, no, she is a strong, very independent woman.
Oh, well, she sounds lovely, if a little scary, but that's good.
Oh, she's great. She's great. No one knows how scary she is. She looks very like ladylike, but man, she is a force. Let me tell you.
Well, unfortunately for me, I haven't met too many genasi, but y'all look a lot alike.
So yeah, we're both blue. We're both genasi. And
I
look, so
meant
you
in
can
the
see that.
face.
Oh, you can see that some of the bottles, like off the shelf, are being poured for other patrons, but they're just kind of floating around and going back.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, I can't maintain a conversation and serve people at the bar at the same time. That'd be rude.
I'm sorry. Do you have a form of psionics ability?
I do. I do. A lot of Earth Genasi do.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom does too. She taught me how to here watch, and you can see he like pours a drink and he like shakes it in a shaker and pours it out all like frothy and bubbly. He goes, "Yeah, cool, right?"
I look at Tanga with like this I got like a knowing look, and then I'm gonna look back at Mo and be like, "What was your mom's name, if I may be so courteous to ask?"
I don't know. What was your mom's name?
Well, her given name when she was a human and tricked my father was Amanda.
Okay. It's so.
But my mother was also a full Dao, and I think a noble genie.
Okay. Well, my mom's name is not Amanda. It's Lees, Lees, and I don't know anything about no. She's probably not nobility. I think she would have told me if she was.
And I look back at Tanga like, mm.
Shrug back.
There's an uncomfortable vibe. I'm getting an uncomfortable vibe from the two of you now. Have I said something wrong or inappropriate?
No, not at all, Mo. I seem to on the world travel. I had somebody who was considered an aunt to me. Never met my mother. My father did the best he can, and what I've come to find out, he hasn't been exactly forthright with family details. That's all.
Oh, yeah. My mom also keeps it kind of vague. Uh, I had an uncle, and he like points to a drawn picture on the wall, and it says "In Memoriam Disc, Disk." This was originally his shop. He took my mother and I in, uh, you know, not having much of anything. This used to just be like a run of the mill test shop, and she helped him build it up to what it is today. And he thought it was appropriate to rename it after me, and told me that my mom and I would take care of it when he passed.
Oh,
He left us a little sooner than we expected, but I always try to do right by him. And he like reaches over and like taps the picture.
sorry to hear. Where did he pass from?
Uh, my mom and he were on a boat off the coast, looking for a new place to find buckthorn, and a monster attacked them, and he sacrificed himself in the ocean to save her life.
Your uncle sounds like a great man.
Uh, I'll never measure up, but I'm gonna try. He's a good guy. But this is too depressing for Tej talk. Let's relax a little bit. What about you? You don't look like you're from around any parts I've ever seen, miss.
Oh, I'm a well, depends on where you met me, but I'm back from the Feywild, and then on this plane, I like to be in Baldur's Gate.
Oh my god. And
Mm.
those aren't for just like show. And he like very gently like reaches out to like tap your horns.
Oh no, these are the real deal. No glamours or nothing.
Ugh. Forgive me for being upfront. Are you two an item?
Oh, this is my pair.
Yes, we are an item.
Uh, well, and he like pours some of his drink into yours, Lodestone. He goes, I guess we both have a great taste in women. Let me tell you something, brother. That is a hell of a choice. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. And he goes, and
She's
he like pours, he like refills Tanga's cup, and he goes, and you have an immaculate taste in men, may I say?
I know.
That was him. He stifles a laugh.
if Lodestone could blush, he's red in the cheeks.
Oh, someone's got the big feelings, and he like reaches out and like he like tangas your cheeks. He's like, "Oh, come on, be proud."
I have never let another man do that before.
Well, good. It's a
Maybe.
genasi. I'm not just a man. He like taps you on the forehead.
Yeah, true, true.
So,
So this
your
is
friend
young
is
John. This is the
hi,
friend that you
John.
helped saved.
I'm Momo. Nice to meet you. You look not dead, which is good.
I need sleep.
And sleep you
Yes.
will have, friend. We have bunkhouses in the back, usually for sailors, but if you're just looking for a place to fall over, we you can throw your bag behind the bar and knock out if you'd like.
Thank you.
No, not a problem. And he like reaches over and takes the bag and like jams it behind the bar.
Yeah, this too, and I try to like lift the shield up over the bar.
Oh.
Yeah, and he does like three-quarters of the work. He's like, oh God, that is you just carry that. That is heavy. And he like drops it with a thud.
All right, well, I'll see you all later.
I should
Yeah,
peek
see
over
you
the
around,
bar
friend.
like, good night.
We'll see you in the morning, John.
Yeah, John, when you walk through the hallways, you see as soon as it like you know where the restroom would be in a bar, like all the way in the back, tucked in a corner. You turn the corner and you see like it kind of looks like hot bunks, like on a ship.
No,
Uh, yeah, it's not fantastic, but it is just enough to lay down and close your eyes.
and I will do so.
Poor
Wow.
thing.
Um, well, I told you about my uncle. Why don't you what tell me about your aunt? What's that all about? So your dad has a sister, or
Not exactly a blood relative, but apparently my father and this aunt figure had gone adventuring in the past. And then I just like launch into like what little tidbits I know about Aunt Laurel and my father Mordecai, and I will briefly mention that she is Laurel Silverhand of Waterdeep, but like completely like gloss over it, like yeah, it's nothing, and like keep going on, and like then throw into like group four shenanigans, like yep, help the city, you know, if you've heard anything about group four and some dragons.
Yeah, so he's going to be like, of course, I mean, any Baldurian who comes to the port has talked about you guys. Um, I thought it was more myth and legend than actual. Wow, you guys
Oh,
are like the real deal. And
yep,
you said Laurel Silverhand,
that's my aunt.
and he kind of like scowls a little bit, and he's like, "That is one of the few names I know of the Sword Coast, and my mother has never had a single nice thing to say about her."
Why so?
Um, it- she doesn't get too deep into it, but from what I've gleaned, she blames her for running her out of Baldur's Gate, out of the coast somewhere. But at some point in my mother's life, she was living on the mainland, and she has a bit of blame to give for. I don't know the specifics. Maybe they didn't agree. Maybe they weren't friends.
Well, my father was very nervous with me being genie kind and up in Silvery Moon. I don't know if you know this, but you know, mainland we're not very much trusted just
Oh,
because of our appearance.
yeah, no, we're not really trusted anywhere, but you know, trusting us is just like meeting one of us. It is a rare and wonderful thing. And
Couldn't
he goes
agree
back to
more.
like all teeth smiling, and he like shoots a wink at Tanga.
Hmm. I'll be
Well, I'm
fine.
sorry about your mother having a rough time with my quote unquote aunt, but you know, now that she is running a city, I'm sure she's had to make a lot of hard choices. Again, newly found out and whatnot.
Okay. Well, I hope you find out more about your family. I hope your dad opens up a little bit to you about it. I've never really bothered to ask my mom too many deep questions because you know I'm just out here making it.
That's the same way with me. I never got to ask my father any deep questions about my own mother. Of course, you know, if she gave me up, I guess if I wasn't worth her time, she's not worth mine.
Anyone willing to give up a child is not even a real person, in my opinion.
Yep, it's kind of a low thing. But like you said, look at us now.
No, I know. Ugh, man, you guys are just like the people I read in the books. And he pulls out a stack of like very cheap, like pulp made books. And they're all like Adventures of the Viper. They're the D&D equivalent of like comic books.
Hey, we met that guy. Well, met
Oh,
might be a strong word. We saw him beat up a bunch of people and jump out a window.
yes, that is what he does. That is his thing. Look, I have the first copy of The Viper Against the Yuan-Ti. I have The Viper Against the Corrupt Police. I have the Viper fights the angry mob. I have the Viper versus the insectoids. I, it's just nice to know that there are people willing to do good in this world. And he like opens it up, and it's like fully colorized pictures of this guy flying through the jungle, knocking people out.
Wow, colored pictures in a book. Say,
I know.
we were talking about this guy with some other folks. They believe that this is not just one guy. Like it could be a team of individuals wearing
Mm.
the mask. What do you think?
I think he's like a dem. He has to be like a demigod or something. Anybody who is willing to stand by his morals and protect an entire continent of people has to be someone of immense power. You
Mm.
know, gives little guys like us hope.
So he's got some pretty good clout. Then I take it here in Port Nyanzaro.
Oh, brother, if there was a temple to him, people would flock.
Well, then how about a toast to the Viper?
So to the Viper,
Piper, yay. I already drank.
and he knocks it back. He's like, he pulls out like a short stick. He's like, this is all I have. Uh, Mostly for unruly patrons. I've never had to use it, but and he like he shows you some moves behind the bar. He almost takes out a few patrons. You can both tell like he's probably never held a weapon, like an actual weapon.
I will totally stand up and be like, if you may, a few pointers.
Oh, sure.
All right. Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to get a strap on this thing so you can have it to your wrist. And then I go over and show him some maneuvers
Okay. He's like, got it, got it. In case you let go of it, that makes sense.
in
That
case it
seems like
slips out of your hand. Yes, and it goes flying into a river or something.
the wisdom of a warrior knows no bounds, Mister Lodestone.
It comes with
Sir
experience.
Mm-hmm. And he like finds twine and like very quickly brandishes like a wrist strap for it.
Ah, I show up my wrist. I'm like, if you could find leather, that's gonna be more ideal.
Oh wow, that looks really good. That looks like it comes in handy a lot.
Oh, this thing? Yep, given to me by a dwarf. It's quite ancient. And then I have a couple others. You know what? Here, and I hand him the war pick that got turned into a hammer.
Okay, the slightly like magma melted.
It's the war pick of push that got turned into a
Yeah,
hammer. Yeah.
yeah, the hammer of push. And like when you hand it to him, he almost struggles to hold it up. He's like, "Whoa!" And he holds it with two hands, and he's like, "This is really something. This is really something." And he like
It's
swings it like a baseball bat. He's like, "I
got
wonder,"
a
and he like, you can see he goes to like holding it with one hand. And Tenga, you can see like he's getting comfortable with it, but Lodestone, you can see he's actually using his psionics to like kind of hold it upright.
Yep. Maybe build up a target dummy in the back and give it some practice. Took me a while as a kid growing up to get my psionics, behind that push.
Oh, I can pick stuff up and I can move things around. I can't push anything with it.
In time, it'll come. Heck, I can even leap 80 feet away in a single jump.
He can even throw dragons.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I can make a solid drink, and yeah, I'm gonna try something. And you hold on.
Hmm.
You see, he like cocks back to throw the hammer, and it goes
Oh.
clean through a wall. Like it's just a hammer shape. Like he throws it out to port, and he's like, "Wait, no, I got it." And you can see he's like really focusing on it, and the hammer flies back into a different portion of the wall and into his hand. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, that's okay."
Gosh.
It's got a
No,
lot of
no,
And being
utility
a
for being a war pick. Well, warhammer
yeah,
now, but
man.
yes, that's a
God,
good
I
weapon.
feel it. I feel alive. Oh, this is a rush.
There you go.
Well, uh, thank you. And he's like, how much would you like for it? This is lovely piece.
You've shown me the kindness and you've helped save my friend. It's the least I could do.
Well, it looks like you're sleeping here and drinking for free, friend.
Mazel tov.
I don't know what that means. And he holds up a glass.
It's Sylvan for self.
No. And Shannon's not at the computer to defend herself, you monster. Oh yeah, we'll make that canon now. I
It's
know
a
she can
Sylvan
hear us.
word. It works for
Yeah,
good
yeah.
luck or congratulations.
Yep,
Head
Mazel
cannon
tov.
accepted.
Oh god, she's back.
I heard
There's,
it. I had my headset the whole time.
there's a delay on your stream. I was like, she has to still be wearing her headset.
Yeah. God, thanks.
Holy shit. Oh man. Yeah. So we will put a pin in it here with you guys drinking and sleeping for free at the cost of one enchanted weapon.
Yeah.
There's your XP. Because it is the two of you or the three of you who RP some of the most. Do you guys have any questions? I've got exactly 8 minutes before I have to go talk to my boss.
Mm.
Oh, good. Not dead.
All right, yeah, John from the clutches of death, life.
He's alive.
We did it. Tanga, Lodestone, do you guys have anything for your characters?
Not really for the characters. I mean, my questions are more like player based, but like,
Go ahead, send it. What up?
Uh don't. I mean, obviously, don't spoil it, but like, there's this overarching arc here. We're gonna be here for quite a while. Is that your plan?
You guys will be here as long as you guys want. So if you guys want to hammer out like the main quest and burn everything to the ground, like that's fine. If you guys want to do like some side questy stuff, I've made this one a little bit more flexible, uh, but it can also be truncated. Like if you guys are like, no, we're here for the main quest, that's it.
Yeah,
We're
'cause
hot to
I
trot.
asked. I asked that to say like we got this new quest, but I didn't feel like you didn't like display like a ticking time bomb.
Mm-mm.
Nope, it's the secondary quests you are given. If you decide, well, here's the thing: is like everything is relatively linear on the map that you know of. So all the points of interest are to and fro other places. So if you want to do it like on the way back to talking to Houbie's family, like you can do that. If you get to Houbie's family and you're like, shit, we need to borrow the flying thing so we can finish the quest. Like it's not something that you are going to have to go out of your way to seed, if that makes sense.
Yep, perfect. Answers my question.
Yep. And also, you guys are back in Port Nyanzaru, and Schwad should be here next week, so I will fill him in on what Yars has been up to. And you guys will wake up with a full day of trying to find Yars and maybe doing some raptor races if you guys want.
Okay, so we're gonna come back long rested.
Yes, you will come back long rested in the morning.
I just wanted to hit that on my character sheet so it's set.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about like the races, the other stuff? I didn't know if that was something that you guys even wanted to do, but I guess Hobi and Tenga are invested.
Lodestone's interested, just to go watch it. Maybe gamble a scooch.
Kind of watch.
I
I
take
mean,
it
I
you
know me and Rob
have.
have done it before, so
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, do you have the TOA book, or are you pulling it up on Digis?
Hold it up on digits.
Ha. Okay, so then you've got everything. Great.
Look at him.
He's ready.
And Shannon, you can use Vin as a mount for the races.
Right, but this is Vin belongs to Hobie's family, and Hobie did express an interest in possibly racing, even though he's been a little nervous. So if he wants to, he should get dibs on this.
Okay. Totally fine. Totally fine. And you know you can talk to dinosaurs now. So
I'm so happy.
I'm happy you're happy. Well,
I'm going to
good
bed.
session. Yeah, good night, VC.
Good night.
Thanks for sticking around a little bit longer. This
Mhm.
has burnt up all the free time I have had in the past 24 hours,
Mm.
and definitely well worth it. Why is it suspected, half brother? Why is it suspected?
Shannon, tell me, isn't that what we're thinking?
That was the vibe.
Yeah, that was the vibe.
How are you guys cross talking? Are you whispering things?
No, the face
The faces, man.
and the voice.
Perks of having the camera on.
Mm-hmm. See, we could all do this. We could all do this telepathic shit if we were all on here.
Shannon, I am wearing my uniform sans top, and I am covered in sweat.
Steve would have paid money
Today
for
was
that.
not a good day. No.
You know
I
what's
hope this,
you know
this
what's
cannot
strange,
stay
Billy?
on stream. You need to clip that out because Steve will be like, "Hey, show me your sweaty everything."
You know what's strange, Billy? I miss that feeling of boots and utes, sweating after a hard day of work, and just sitting there in the filth and just like, ugh.
RJ, I want to go home. I mean, so
I mean, it sucks that you got to go back to work. It does suck
Mm.
yeah,
because I miss it when it's like
RJ.
at the end and you're just like, I have no energy
Yeah.
to take the boots off, but I need to go
Oh,
take a
yeah.
shower.
Yeah, sit in the mud room and just be like, I need to just breathe. Oh, but yeah, I filled RJ in on like some of the military specifics of what's going on and why my voice sounds like this,
Mm.
and it's fucking great. And I took all of my energy and I poured it into the session. So thank you guys so much. That was
Well, you did
I
a really good
genuinely needed
job, and I hope we helped repay that energy and lift you up. Your voice does sound better.
Yeah, I've been chugging water.
Good.
And also Tanga can't die because of all of the quips and one-offs that have happened this campaign. Tanga needs to be in every campaign from here on out.
What?
It's just banger after banger.
Mm.
Listen, Lodestone and Tanga are two of my favorite characters I've ever met. They're great in their own ways. God damn it. Don't
Yeah,
shake your
stay
head. I
dry,
saw
you know?
that.
Thank you.
Stay dry.
I was like, stay dry. I don't know. I don't know.
I also didn't want to say that he told the bartender to enjoy when he left. He was like, "Thanks, enjoy." And he was like,
No,
"Fucking."
I thought again another one of those things where I just like, bleh, and I was like, why did I say that?
It
But I
just-
think it's great. It's like that thing where like Lodestone just has that awkward like says something and is just like it doesn't fit, but I'm just
Yeah,
gonna keep rolling.
Yeah, enjoy your meal. You too.
Yeah. Me
Yeah, he
too.
brings that in. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I have to go. Thank you
Amen.
again so very much, guys. You guys are the best.
Thanks for a great
I
session.
will see you guys Thursday.
See you Thursdays.
GG.
GG.
All right, let's find. Ta-da! All right. More D&D. I've been drinking, I'm sorry. More swashbuckling on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EDT. And then on Tuesday, we have more Dragon Campaign where we get to hopefully figure out what's wrong with Chult. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Any and all members take a peek at the D&D forum and server for Tanga and Lodestone art. Yes, I love it. It's so cute. All right. Yeah. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to message Dad Soldier Marine for the Dragon campaign. Well, that's his Twitch name, and then in Discord, he's Billy No Billy Y. And if you have any questions about the Swashbuckling campaign, those questions go directly to Scout Trooper V, and he has the same name in Twitch as well as Discord. Yes, he is our short king. Absolutely love Lodi. All right. I hope you guys have a great evening. I had a lot of fun, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.